Mm-hmm.
We're doing it so that if there's new people, they could figure out who's who.
Yeah.
Speaking of new people,
Oh, nice.
welcome.
The timing is really good because he started saying right as we started.
Nice. I did it. It was all
He immediately
planned,
starts
not
typing
really.
something.
I do think the little bounce is unnecessary for what we're doing, so I gotta go look in the code and remove that. But I do like the bounce. I just don't like.
Basically, we set up the overlay so that it'll have our characters highlight and bounce when the person's talking.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna.
You made them bounce too. That's
I didn't make
amazing.
them bounce. It's just the default. So
Okay.
Bouncy.
I'm gonna remove the bounce because I don't. I like the bounce, but it also.
I want to see it, but I'm watching an advertisement of some guy shaving, so I can't see it yet.
Yeah. So I like the bounce, but I don't like it.
I better get on that too.
I think the highlight's fine.
Yeah, I think just a highlight for this. I do think that.
Oh yeah,
the colors
okay. The bounce is I don't like the bounce. It's just the actual highlight that bounces. I don't like that.
Yeah, exactly.
And the thing is, like, the reason why I don't like it bouncing is the fact that it goes like it's kind of weird since it's supposed to be around the frame and it just clips the profile.
That's why I don't like it.
It's a bit hard to see.
Yeah, I picked colors because it was like, oh, like colors based on character, but also no. I actually think I'm just gonna make them all the flat green because it's way easier to read.
Yeah, it's easier.
Well, no, the purple works.
Purple works. Blue sort of works. Gun speak.
I'm fine with the blue.
Gun speak.
Ah.
I actually don't mind the yellow.
That's
yellow looks fine.
Yeah.
Just nammy, really.
I would just say like maybe a red or something like that.
You can make.
That's fair.
Swap Noah Nami's colors.
Actually, yeah. Give cubed Noah's color and then make Noah red.
Boom.
Blood boy.
I could make them both the pink right now, but like I don't have a red.
Yeah, but you don't have a red?
I don't have a red right now. Those are images.
Whatever. We'll
those
fix
are,
it
those
for
are PNGs.
2 weeks from now.
They're images, got it.
They're PNGs.
We'll fix it for 2 weeks from now.
Yeah. Exactly.
Easy peasy.
The bounce is definitely nauseating, though.
Yeah.
If the whole portrait bounced with it, it would be better.
Oh, I agree with that statement. But I
just,
also,
I wouldn't even say
just
nauseating.
super
just
didn't want to do
mildly annoying.
I just really was lazy about it.
Last time, we had an off session. A clown stalked us. Arana had very bad dreams, and we're starting with the third bad dream, I believe.
Did you roll it? I don't think you rolled it.
Did I? Did.
Yeah,
you did. I think you said that
did.
you got the number.
Great, we got the third dream coming up at the start. Do you guys want to finish recap first, though?
I am, yeah. Arana got a ton of new magic items for herself, and it was like a fun day for her. Everyone decided to talk to Troy, except for Haru, because Haru hates Troy. Troy lit a clown on fire.
I talked to you just very, very quickly.
Yeah.
Love you, Troy.
Yeah, Haru's pretty quick.
Noted. And we're gonna go to what's the capital of Caesar?
The capital of Caesar is the Kingdom of Pleasure. It doesn't really have a name. It's just kind of like
pleasure.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's kind of like a massive attraction as opposed to being a functional capital city.
Oh, what's it called? Los Angeles? New Vegas.
New Vegas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Disney World.
And after that, we're going to the capital of the dark.
Not the capital, I don't think, but the city I did mark on the path. If you look, it is going to a city. I have not put a name on it. You guys don't know the name.
Troy doesn't.
Troy might actually. That's a good point.
It
is Central Dark. It's just called the Hub. It's where a lot of deals go on in the dark. So it's the biggest city.
While Troy's explaining this, he's like everything in the dark's got really annoying names. Like it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, Crack Alley is the best city.
Crack Alley is the best city, to be honest. You would be surprised how many zoos they have.
Yeah.
How many zoos?
They have a surprising amount of zoos, yes.
It's all fun and games until I see a whole bunch of jellyfish in one box, and I'm just going to be very confused.
And I think that's the recap, unless anyone else has stuff they want to say.
We went shopping, but it wasn't really big. Val summoned Shu There wasn't really much outside
PTSD
of
book.
in Garrett.
Oh, well, I
PTSD
guess,
book.
did you mention why we're going to these places?
We are going to the Kingdom of Pleasure to deliver a message, I believe. I don't remember what we're
Yes.
doing the Dark for.
I hope someone wrote it down.
I think I wrote it down.
I thought we were like hunting something, maybe.
I don't
Convoy in the
think
mountain,
so.
leads in the jungle, visit the
Leads
Jizzy.
in the jungle.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
leads.
so you don't actually know. Got it.
And everyone has clothing suitable to the desert and the jungle. We have a barrel of water, and I think that's it.
And a barrel for Nami separate.
Mm-hmm.
So Nami doesn't turn into dust.
Yeah.
With dust, at least I have an actual physical form.
I mean, you have a physical form. It's just plasmic in nature.
Yeah.
So yes, we did roll the thing. I just double checked my notes, and then I closed them immediately because I don't want to look at them. They're not very good. And then, so I rolled every encounter along the path. So this is on the third day of
Nice.
travel, which means I believe, if I recall correctly, it's 8 days to get to
I also think I wrote that down.
Caesar, and
That
then
sounds-
13.
Yeah.
The 13th day is the final day when you arrive here, so it would be 5 more after.
Okay.
It's 18
Caesar.
days to get to the desert. So
And we don't have
18
Wilhelm.
days, got it.
And we
Okay.
don't have a fancy way to speed run
Mhm.
anymore because Will died.
Luckily, you do have Greg. You see,
do
I'm
have
using
Greg.
this. This is the page I will be using for in transit. That is what I've named it. So whenever you're in transit, the party will be down here with any mount and
Oh, yeah.
all
I
that
like-
nonsense.
At least it's a good thing you put Pebbles also because he does matter.
Mhm.
Pebbles
I need a
is
new
scared
token
from
for Pebbles.
Yeah, token.
But yeah, so after a few days, Arana does have another dream. This one, I'll just go. It's fine if we just go over it, right? Because you're just going to tell them anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. So in this one, you wake up on what just feels like a barren wasteland, and above you, that stretches as far as you can see, is the sun. Like as if it was directly over top of you. You could almost reach out and touch it. It doesn't burn you, though, and your eyes don't have to avert their glare. The feeling that you get standing underneath the sun this close is a warm feeling, like family almost, like you're home. And as the planet starts to crumble away from just being torched by this intense heat, you don't. And a man wearing full white robes reaches a hand out to you. Though you can't seem to make out his face, you have a feeling that this person will keep you safe. And then when you take his hand, the dream ends and you wake up. Not in a cold sweat this time. Rather
A
good
hot
sleep,
sweat.
all things considered.
That's an improvement and a half.
Is that Ben taking notes?
I just wrote up the entire dream because it could.
I take notes on the second thing.
Yeah.
I don't take notes outside of my personal notes during session. I just rewatch it later.
Fair enough. Okay, but yeah, so that's the dream that you have. I will roll a few more, just 2 more before you reach the desert.
Boy.
Pick 4 numbers.
Ooh.
On a D20, right?
Yep.
No, on a D4.
Fuck.
3, 6, 11, 17.
I rolled an 18. That was close. Now pick 3 more.
Oh.
Why do I keep trying to pick a different number each
Just pick
time?
1, 2, 3.
It really
just
doesn't
go
matter.
easy. Yeah. You're just
Yeah,
picking
one-
numbers. And
1,
Yeah.
2, 3. Just pick
Yeah.
the numbers that speak to you, Gun.
I spoke them to Gun.
0, 0, 0.
I said between 1 and 20.
Well,
just
but
really
there's a
doesn't want to
0
train.
on 20.
1.5.
Yeah. Yeah. 1, 7, 13.
Yeah, you're good. No dreams. But you guys do hit the desert now, and you've forgone the lush forests behind you to a barren, very scorching desert. It's not a very rocky desert. It's a very sandy desert. So there you don't see like rocky cliffs or anything like that. It's just dunes upon dunes. And then after about, I think it was 2 days. I guess I opened my notes again. Yeah. So 2 days into travel into the desert, you guys see a pinkish glow off to the side of the road.
That's fun.
Has Troy ever seen anything like that before when he was in the desert?
You've
I can
heard
roll a history check.
stories. You've heard stories, but you've never seen it. You know that a lot of the different races have their own mythology around demon kind, and as such, actually have their own demon kind of creatures. And a pink glow and pink mist is a very big
Sign
of Jinzi-esque demons.
How far away
Oh,
from it,
fuck.
from the road,
I
is
mean,
it?
Val is relatively familiar with this, right?
It's you're familiar with it. You know they aren't good, but you guys can see the camp that it's coming from. There's like a big brown canvas tent and a smaller brown canvas tent, and you see what looks to be some kind of strange divot in the ground, and then just kind of pink mist raising from sand, and the glow is coming mostly from that little divot.
So yeah, we're not going there.
I mean, do we want to do a good deed on the way there?
We don't even know if this is gonna be a good deed.
I mean, at the very least, I think killing demons that either A, have been messing with people, or B, are just demons on the material plane doing bad shit's not great.
I mean, what are the odds that they're doing bad shit?
I mean, the pink stuff's bad news in general.
Oh. Okay.
What is it? Is it
If we have
religion
They
check
make-
from any? I can get a religion check from anyone trained in religion.
I'll go.
My question
I'm
is, would
religious.
Val just know about this?
No,
Okay, cool.
you don't. This wouldn't be offhand knowledge of
Is
these.
Arana trained in religion?
I think Arana's trained. in religion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of
20?
reasons.
Because of reasons.
19. Okay. Good news is 20's fine. You know that the pink mist is a type of poison that has very short-lasting consequences. If you step into it and inhale it, you're not going to be doing well while you're inhaling it. But if you leave, it's not going to have very long-term effects. It's generally kind of messes with people's minds.
I'll just say that and say, yeah, we could fight them, but also we're probably gonna be just the same as when we ate those brownies yesterday.
Why?
I mean, I have a
like last
counterpoint, and I don't think anyone can argue with me on this one. The only ones who are in trouble are me and Haru.
No, that's true.
Trouble how?
You and me would have to be in the mist fighting shit.
I
Mhm.
mean, I've got
Everyone else.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, alright, fuck me. Got it, everybody.
but that is a fair point. I don't imagine. I've never seen this stuff before, so I don't know how bad it is. Might be best to avoid it then.
We should decide as a group if we want to go in and deal with it, or we should avoid it for the time being and maybe do it another time.
Well, like, Nami, do you know if it's something that they control? Like, can we lure them out of it, or do they just bring it with them?
20's not high enough for that, but it's high enough to know that it's generally around where the demons are.
I'm guessing they make
It's at least you don't have the demons or the mist by themselves. They always come into you.
You can't have one without the other.
Yeah.
So here's a thing that might be a little bit of a stretch. Could Troy be able to tell if the tents that are there are from someone of affluence, or if they're just like anyone could buy them?
What kind of roll do you want to make for that?
I'd say that it would be streetwise, yeah.
Sure.
22.
They look like nomads. You know that a lot of the older Jinzi tribes are nomadic, so this would just fully be in line with an older group of Jinzi travelers.
Okay, so it's old people. If that changes anyone's mind.
You know that old people is irrelevant to Jinzi as they live forever.
I don't know how old Ruby is.
Age
7.
in Jinzi culture is fairly irrelevant other than how they act. Like, they're going to look like they're in the peak of their life, regardless of how old they are.
So it's nomadic people, and presumably of an earlier generation of nomads, or something like that. So I'm still on the help them. Do good recklessly.
I have a question.
Yep.
Can I get like a scuba helmet, fill it up with water, put it in my head, and just breathe that?
Nami, you literally don't have to worry about the gas.
There's nothing like that in this world that you know of. You don't know enough information to pull an item like that out of your bag, your coat.
But it's also like you getting out of the barrel isn't going to insta-kill you.
Yeah.
It's a very nice barrel, okay?
I mean, you can stay in the barrel while everyone who wants to help can help.
It's not a bad idea for someone to stick with the cart anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna ride Greg into battle. Damn.
I don't have the mounted combat feat. You get 5 million downsides if you're on a mount and don't have that feat, by the way. It's really depressing.
Can I have Greg carry the barrel?
No.
I mean,
Val
Greg
says
kind
no.
of like is carrying the barrel right now. He's carrying the cart.
So, show of hands, who wants to help them and who doesn't?
And when he says show of hands, say I.
Yes.
All right, Arana's on the yes.
I'll say yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
And we get nothing from Val.
Val doesn't really want to.
Okay, so
I mean, anyone who doesn't want to can just stay with the cart, I guess.
Greg will be the cart and himself.
Just stretch him out so that it.
Long
Greg.
He's probably up here.
Oh my god, you actually stretched him out.
Yes, why wouldn't I? He's the cart.
Do you want the one that just says Greg in like large letters?
No.
Okay.
Long drag is good enough.
Pull yourselves onto the map, my friendos.
While you do that, I'll get some water. I'm thirsty.
Don't you dare.
Sit.
Let me know when everyone's back.
That's one long break.
I dared.
Oh shit, there's 9 people right now.
Hell yeah, my boys.
Yeah.
God, the average number of viewers has been like steadily dropping in my stream, and it makes me sad.
Damn.
For the last like month and a bit.
I mean, you also have been like streaming for one less day, so that probably makes the average worse.
No, it shouldn't change the average.
But didn't
Yeah.
you used to stream on Mondays?
But that doesn't matter. It shouldn't change the average. If she's getting the same amount of
Yeah.
viewers in 4 days versus 5, how would the average change?
That's not how the math
Yeah.
works out. And specifically, it's just looking at the actual number on the individual, right? Because it's like on each
okay.
individual stream, it's
I
still
thought
going
you meant
down.
overall.
No, it is going down overall. I've lost, I think, 1.5 since 2 months ago.
Yeah, surprisingly.
It could also just be like there's a lot more people that are having trouble nowadays, so they
Yeah.
don't have much time to watch streams.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
had to.
No, I get it. Like, it's a really stressful time. It's just like mildly disappointing.
Yeah, it's really stressful. Weirdly, D&D is the one that's actually getting.
Which is, yeah,
the
it's
view-
funny to me.
Even though a lot of people don't really.
They
Talk.
just really like my maps. I just put a lot of effort into it, guys. It's
No,
that
but
easy.
it's specifically because it
all
was
it
fun.
is.
It's funny to me because when we first started the D&D, it was objectively the inverse. The default streams would have numbers between 9 and 12, and the D&D streams would have numbers between 3 and 5. So my overall average is still about the same as like right now, though it's still a point lower. But now the D&D streams are between 7 and 9, and the average streams are usually around 6.
It could be that weirdly people like requests, art
Well,
requests.
yeah.
Then
Yeah.
the people who did that once, well, if you're not gonna do it again, I doubt they'll come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it again. It's just that like I've been really busy.
Yeah.
I mean, next Monday you could do like request stream or something.
No, I can't. I
Ne-
have commissions to do right now.
Oh yeah, shit.
Yeah.
I
Fair
have
enough.
next
I
Monday-
have paid work. I also have to do Patreon.
Fair
also,
enough.
next Monday you have Danganronpa. You still need to finish the game next Monday.
We're almost done it. Next
Yeah,
stream should be the last stream.
Nice.
Yeah. I will actually say that I have spoiled myself. Decided to, you know what? I'll just look at the ending. I have seen the bad ending, and it's
Bad.
something.
It's great.
I'm curious. Okay, so I've only been vaguely told
It's
what
not a real bad ending, by the way.
Yeah, it's
It
not
a
literally
bad
just the
ending.
game just continues after.
It's just
the
a
bad
parody ending.
It's just it's just a
Yeah.
joke.
the end
Real
of
fake
the
bad
end
ending.
is like.
Anyway,
It's the
combats.
There's
Or-
you don't see any enemies.
But there must be here since the fog, the mist.
No.
Can we
not
say for the sake of simplicity, Troy's just been like, at the very least, teaching Haru like hand signs for
Sure.
how to do
It's
shit.
been like
I
a
mean,
week,
Haru
right?
Can't,
should
right?
know thieves can.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys both know thieves can.
Can Troy like give everyone a basic idea of thieves can't, so he doesn't have to like yell during combat for
Yes,
people to
they
do
have
so?
1 hour of thieves can't training.
I think you need a month to
how
learn a
many
language.
days?
I mean, it's not so much like I want them to learn thieves can't. It's I want them to know this hand sign means hey, stop
I would
whatever
make
you're
the
doing.
assumption that this is fine.
Okay. So Troy's just gonna to Haru. Sneaky beaky. I will go in after a minute.
Works for me. Give a thumbs up.
So you guys just wait a minute.
Well, for me, sneaky. I'm sneaky
No,
beaky.
you're sneaking. Sure.
He's
Yep, roll
sneaking.
me a
I'm
stealth
going in
check.
after a minute.
And I am hanging back with her.
31. Yeah, I mean, he just fucking vanishes.
Poof.
And I do mean that literally because he's probably using his math
Of
of
invisibility.
minor invisibility. So he's probably relatively invisible. Okay. So upon getting within,
Wouldn't we be able to see your footprints in the sand?
yes, but he's really stealthy, so no.
No, he's
Um,
walking with all 6, so it's only handprints.
If you're ever within 4 squares of one of these smoke guys, you're gonna have to make an endurance check for me. The DC goes up every time you make the check, so it's gonna be really easy at the start.
Okay. So we do have like an area right here that
Within 2 squares or within 5 squares?
4
4
squares.
squares.
I'm probably gonna try and cut behind
That is 4 squares.
Yeah, I am squares right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
just-
actually gonna try. I'm gonna try and just like go around back to get.
Yeah,
there.
sure. These like really dark splotches aren't the mist. These seem to be like kind of holes in the ground.
And Troy has his bow out ready just in case.
Okay. I do want at least one endurance check. You're super duper within
Yep.
the gas at this point. Yeah, that's fine. So you've made it up to the tent. What are you doing with the tent?
Where is the entrance? Is it at the bottom there?
Yeah, over here. Take a peek in. No?
Yep.
Yep.
Sorry.
So
I pushed
perception?
So I keep fucking that up.
No worries. Perception check, please. 28. Okay, you see at least 3 bodies lying there. If you hadn't rolled high, you probably would have just assumed it was the people sleeping. But you can clearly tell something is wrong with these 3 people.
I mean, they're probably
You're
just
not
pretty drugged up.
entirely sure what it is, but they're bleached a pink color, and they seem to have some kind of apparatus on their head.
Are they? Or just Jinsey?
They appear to be Jinsey, yes. They are
What's
all
the
frilled
apparatus?
lizards.
What does
The
it look like?
apparatus you would need to make like
Yeah.
probably
Just to know what it looks like?
well, you know what it looks like. It's on their head. It's a bunch of like kind of tubes, and it seems to have completely covered their face. But to actually kind of figure out what the point of it is, you would need to make a check. And honestly, I'm not even sure what you would use in 4E for that. There's no like. It's not
Straight.
really. Yeah, actually, Arcana's fine. Arcana's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
fucking no idea. It's like a fancy new headgear or something. Who knows?
It's a hat.
Cool. I want that. Can I make a heal check to see if they're like show signs of life still?
Sure. These are all alive, but they are not people. They are demons.
Oh boy. Good thing, because that means I should not remove.
Here, let me. I'll make these visible for you.
Coup de grace or get the fuck out?
Or those are on the map. Oopsies.
Are they unconscious?
They are asleep.
It'd be real nice to have the crown right now to see if I can kill them, but
Oh, that
You can
feels
get it
so
off of
meta.
Troy's dead body, but not much else.
yes, I will lead them, and I will try to come around the corner here, see if I can see anything, and then move on to the next tent.
Okay.
And
At
probably
this
make an
point,
endurance check.
I'll get you to make another endurance check. Yeah, you're still fine.
Do I see anything outside?
Outside, I will need a perception check if you're like, where in particular are you looking? You are not pushing to talk.
Box it up.
Okay, so you're just kind of looking there. Are you looking at this kind of like?
How do I delete that?
Huh? Oh, I can delete that. Don't worry about it. But are you looking at that as well or no?
Didn't see where you pinged. Sorry.
The red kind of. So you're keeping that in your line of sight as well. Sure.
Generally,
Perception
the
check that.
opening in front of.
Yep. Perception.
Yeah. Perception. Whoop. F.
You are getting. It's getting hard to see through all this pink mist. It's kind of burning your eyes a little bit.
Right. Okay. Fair. I guess.
Are you like ever looking back at Troy? Or are you just still going?
Can I see Troy?
It would definitely require a very low DC, but a perception check for the very least.
Okay. Because I had vaguely assumed I couldn't, but that's a good point.
Yeah, you can see Troy.
I guess Troy's like, I guess in Thieves' Camp, like, do we go in? Are you coming back? What is the situation?
As much as you can. I mean, I'd point Sure, I
You have
like-
thieves' cant. You can like sort of communicate
Yeah.
through like arm
You can
signs.
you can
and shit.
pretty much fully communicate with.
okay. 3 demons in tent, not unconscious, but not sure how or why.
All right. Troy's just gonna say,
Sort of head covering that I don't really understand.
yeah. Troy's just gonna go. Cool. I'm giving you 1 minute.
Acknowledge.
Not as a threat, but more so, you have 1 minute if you want to do anything else before you need to come back.
So yeah, I'll try to take a peek into this tent.
Sure. Okay, so perception that one. This one is really you're still gonna make it with that one. This is such a small tent. You can see in here that these guys are also the same.
Yeah, same deal.
Mhm.
Too. Okay, and
And also, before you go any further, can I get from? I'm assuming Troy's paying a lot of attention, and is anyone else paying a lot of attention to what our spider buddy's doing?
Not specifically to what Hara's doing, but I am just, on edge being told that there's, stuff occurring nearby.
Mhm. But
Troy
Troy,
mentions
you're
to-
watching heavily at Haru. right?
I'm watching. I have the bow ready just in case.
Okay, and Nami and Val, what are you guys doing?
I'm waiting for an okay.
For what?
I don't know what you want.
Yeah, but are you watching?
We're
anything?
watching the camp. Haru
Yeah.
went in. What is Val doing? Is she just sitting in the cart?
I mean,
I'm also looking in
Greg.
to see if there's anything.
Are you looking at Haru, or are you just watching the camp? I just
Watching
need
the camp.
watching the camp. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perception
Troy
from
then
Troy.
can make a perception check.
Oh boy. 22.
Okay, that's high enough. There is some kind of misty figure paying very close attention to Haru as he's walking through the camp. It almost looks like kind of a shade or a ghost following him around, made of the mist. Haru has no idea.
Oof, owie. I was gonna say after I've checked out this tent, I was gonna start heading straight back.
Sure.
Which was another endurance, probably.
Yeah, at least one more. Okay, so that is a fail because you've had to make 3. So mechanically, -1 to all checks and attacks. Your character feels lightheaded and kind of like it's like you're almost not really caring what's going on. It's weird. You're kind of like, yeah, this is fine, but in a really bad way.
Can Troy see Haru looking a little weird or no?
Yeah, you can probably notice that he's maybe he's not putting as much attention into his.
Troy's just
sneaking.
waving for him to hurry the fuck back.
Yeah.
So
Plan comes straight
once
back.
you get out of the smoke in like 6 seconds, you're fine. You're back to normal. Also, Troy, you were watching Haru. The wraith, kind of smoky wraith, that disappeared as soon as he left the smoke.
fuck.
So
Right.
there's 5 demons in total that I found.
No, there's a 6th one. I was watching you the entire time.
Interesting that he didn't bother trying to alert anyone then.
I mean, presumably you were just checking stuff out, and it was a guard.
True, but I mean, peeking into the tents and, it's not
Whatnot.
exactly the thing that you'd rather have strangers doing.
I mean, to be fair, you're an anomaly on this plane. Could have just
And
been
they're
like, what the fuck is
I
this?
just not care. They also have some sort of mask over their faces that I can't really see what's up with it, but might
I
be
mean,
them in some way because they look like Jinsey. Definitely.
And you said
Oh, it's
they
right here!
were-
Oh my god!
I'm guessing
that is a picture.
that Troy already told about everything that Haru said in these scans.
Haru is
before.
speaking in common, presumably.
Yeah, I'm
It-
just talking now.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
just-
back.
I'm with you guys.
And
I
what
have
do
returned.
these things look like on their heads?
If you want to make an
Overhead?
Arcana check for it, you can do that.
Me?
No, not you. The one with an actual Arcana check.
You'd be
Oof, no.
surprised.
You no idea really. It seems really really weird.
What sort of check would it be for the shade thing? Because I want to
Shade.
do.
You would need either religion or Arcana because it is a magical demon.
I'd do Arcana.
21. Fuck yeah. This wasn't
I'll be right back.
actually a demon. It was kind of the manifestation of the magical effect of the smoke on Haru. So it only became more prevalent as he was succumbing more to the smoke.
That's a good thing you got the fuck out of there then.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no one here to help. Either the demons killed everyone or they took over the Jinzi. And either way, I'm not interested in finding out.
I didn't see any corpses, but it just seems like maybe they were possessed or something by those face masks, but I honestly I have no clue.
Okay,
I mean-
now the people, by the way, that were paying attention to the camp, I want perception checks.
Trues, even though he was talking to Haru, was still focusing on the camp.
Okay.
32.
Cool. You guys actually see the sand kind of moving as something is making its way over here from under the sand.
Son of a...
From what direction?
Like straight from the center of the camp.
Right, from like the.
Alright, spellcaster's in the cart.
It's fast, and it speeds up really fast as it gets about halfway,
So what's
and
going
then
on?
pops up right over here.
Monster coming to attack us.
Some kind of like snake that looks like it's been severed on the front half. Like they took the mouth and severed the bottom jaw off, pops out of the ground. Endurance check from everyone as this pink smoke just kind of billows out and covers everyone.
Can I say that that Troy readied an action to mark it?
Sure, it's marked.
Fuck yeah.
How do you roll
Oh, no.
endurance?
You just
It's
click
a
the
skill.
endurance button.
Skills.
Val rolls a nat 1.
I got.
Troy's gonna roll the lowest, excuse me?
It's okay. Because it's everyone's first. It's only DC 8, so it's actually really easy.
I was out of it for like a minute.
Yeah.
So cool.
Okay, so you're all good, but it is going to attack Greg.
No.
It's got
and
minus 3 to hit.
Yeah, don't worry. It rolled a 17, so it fucking nails Greg because he's not even. He's got like
I'll
no
be right
AC.
back.
Okay. Soul Spike.
Yep, no worries. How much damage? It's the same amount that it deals, right?
Equal. Does it have resistances that you need to know?
Yes, but only to poison.
Necrotic and Psychic.
Okay. So it does still bite and it takes a bit of damage back, but it doesn't take nearly that much damage. You don't think that it was aiming to do damage, really. But Greg is paralyzed.
I say.
Fucking.
I was like, ooh.
Then you hear the ground rumble, and all the other ones decide to make their appearance.
Oh,
This
yeah.
one. This one. And this one. They just kind of come out of these holes in the ground.
Yeah. Oof.
And you even see out of this pit, a boy stands up.
Oh,
Roll for initiative.
I would prefer not to. The late Troy Mixionet rolled a 6.
Yeah, sorry for your loss.
I mean, it's fine. The snake right here is marked.
It is.
Izzy, are you here?
Yeah.
She,
Fucking Izzy's dead.
Oh, can you not hear
Also,
me?
Izzy is fucking dead.
No,
Now
we
I can.
didn't.
Can you not hear me?
Now we
We
Yeah,
can.
now
How does it feel that your boy just got bit?
Bad.
feels bad, man.
That was a fucking
the-
natural 20.
What the actual dickweed?
Better an initiative than on an attack.
Uh,
I mean,
Knowing Mark, there's going to be another 12 coming in.
okay, what did everyone roll for initiative? Because everyone's
6.
doubled in my fucking stupid thing again.
I rolled a 6.
4, so
I rolled a 7.
2002.
You rolled a 7. 2002, so 20. I think a cubed is not here, right?
not on the turn order yet.
Yeah, cubed is not here because he said he had to go do something quick. That's fine. I need to go do something quick as well, so I'll be right back. And once Cube gets back, tell him to roll for initiative.
Oh boy.
Oh, I know why it's on there twice now. I just realized. Because
Why?
it keeps the initiative from the previous page.
Oh.
So
Make sure to tell
it's
Mark when he's back.
because it's tracking the tokens from the other page. I'm making the assumption that's what's happening. That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. Is cubed?
No.
Yeah.
Okay,
I,
no
I
worries.
have I have
I'm
I have
doing
a
it.
guess at why the initiative has doubles for you, and
Mhm.
I think it's because it's holding the tokens from the previous page.
Maybe.
It's just keeping because it sees 2 instances of it, and they're separate instances.
Well, he'll have time to get back.
Yeah, he has time.
You're lost.
Rip.
Val, Troy, and Nami combined have a lower initiative than Ron.
Okay,
I love how it's all 20s and then below 10 for the rest of the initiatives.
Yeah, the snake rolled a 20, and then these guys rolled like a 6. So
Yeah, there's no teens. It's just.
Oh yeah, Gun, at any point did you summon pebbles?
Just say yes.
Not before stuff happened. No.
Rip.
I'm back.
welcome back.
Sorry,
I rolled you
Bob.
initiative. I'm sorry.
Makes
Last
sense.
place.
I rolled in
Hey,
that
it's a
one.
good thing because if I was gonna take longer, that means I have more time to do the stuff.
Exactly.
pretty
Anyway,
much what we were
this
I also-
snake's not going to take another turn because I'm going to treat that surprise as its first turn.
Okay.
This one, however, is going to move its 60 feet.
What do you mean 6 squares?
No, I mean 60 feet.
Nice.
Uh,
Also, there's a bot in Twitch chat, so
oh,
I'll
cool.
handle it.
Oh yeah, I saw that too. Ah.
You good, Haru?
They're big, but they don't actually look that strong.
Right.
We'll see.
They're also presumably already injured.
No.
Oh,
Would you
they
like
just.
to make a religion check?
You know what? Troy might as well. Are any of them going to be attacking Troy, or are all of them going to be attacking Haru?
One's gonna attack you. One's gonna attack Haru.
Can I say that I have the Nodachi out because of Master at Arms?
Yeah, sure.
Religion.
Yep. 22. This is how they normally look.
Great. I hate it.
Can I make a check to see what there are exactly?
We can use that 22 to go into that if you'd like to know. These are snake demons from Jinzi mythology. They are the forebringers of this pink mist.
It's
They
not really mythology if they're real.
it's not really mythology if they're real. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. Like
Lore.
Lore.
There's
lore.
lore. End statement.
But they actually exhale this pink mist, and their venoms are known to be incredibly potent.
Great.
I'm not a fan.
Okay, so this one
Hard
is going
relate.
to use a breath attack because it's going to hit all of you in 20 feet.
Yay.
So it's going to be against your reflex. Let me know what your reflexes are.
Magic number 15.
Reflex on Arana and Val.
18.
Why is save button not roll? Why save button not roll?
Because there's no save.
It's just
Oh,
reflex.
It's just an AC.
16.
16? Cool. So or Val saves. It got a 17.
Hell
So
yeah.
you're going to be taking a few dice of poison damage. Roll or die roller. I don't have my D6s over here.
I'm gonna Infernal Wrath it for
Sure.
a 9.
Okay, so it's going to be 14 poison damage. And anyone who didn't make that got fully hit, so Ben and Arana and Troy, you guys are both going to be allured. So while under the effects of allure, it's just a saving throw at the end of your turn, you have to spend at least half of your movement moving towards the creature, and you can't end your turn farther away.
So in my situation, can I just not move?
Yeah,
Or
you don't have to move. If you're already adjacent to the creature, you don't have to move. And how much damage did you do to it? 9 fire damage. That had more of an effect on it than you would have expected.
Fireworks good. He says, knowing nobody can do fire damage.
You can
Yeah,
throw torches.
Arana can make everyone do fire damage.
That's true.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And then this one over by Haru is going to just bite him.
I can't fucking help you, dude.
Does an 18 hit your AC? It probably doesn't, does it?
No.
No? You're actually good.
21.
It goes to like slam its jaw onto you because it can't bite you. And you just kind of like sidestep it, just like, whew, that was unexpected.
Damn.
And then it's going to be your turn. But give me
Wait,
one
so do
second.
they take the do they only take the bite effects from my blood if they hit?
Yeah, they have to hit you. Basically, if they do a bite attack on you and basically ingest your poisonous blood, then they'll take some damage.
Okay, that's what I assumed. But
Yes,
I
give me one second. I need to grab something because I made a fucking mess with my coffee because I'm not functioning as a normal individual human being.
I mean, I
There
guess.
we go.
Did you include? Although it doesn't matter because you said 18, right?
Yeah.
So, you did. Did you include the +2 in that for being blankety dank?
Oh, I didn't. That's a 20 then.
But I have 21 AC, so fuck you anyway.
You just wanted to say that, didn't
you just wanted to say that, you fucking jerk. Take your turn.
Got him.
You're flanking this one.
Yeah, that's also I noticed that.
Okay, quick
Yeah.
question. Since I was gone, the other people in the tents did wake up, right?
Mhm.
Like they're working.
You saw at the very least, so you don't know about the ones in the tent, but this one stood up from the pit. So it woke up.
Yeah, I was actually
dear.
going to mention the pit since it was.
Haru, what are
Anyways,
you
Haru.
doing?
I am deciding which poison to use.
Are you really going to use poison on a snake that has a paralytic?
They even if they're resistant or immune, they can't.
Oh yeah,
Doesn't
true. You've got the poison hand shit.
Venom hand expert.
Yep.
The feats that make poison decent.
Literally. Okay, I'll use the Idmos powder on the one that I have advantage against.
Sure.
Or
It's
whatever.
+2. Yeah. 20 versus ref just hits.
Oh.
Ooh, it is bloodied as well. Congrats on
Jesus.
bloodying him.
Nice.
That's a tempo point?
Yes, it is. And he also gets one for just hitting, so 2.
Oh, yeah.
Funnily enough, in my other system, it works in inverse. You start with full tempo and lose it as you use your abilities.
Do you get attack finesse on that? Or no?
You can.
Yeah.
Oh, no, because it's
I
not a
don't
weapon.
so.
You throw it in the face.
It's not at will either, I don't think.
Mhm.
You can use attack finesse on anything, I think. I'm talking about like the bonus die you get every turn.
Yeah, not like the lethal.
It has to be on weapon attacks.
Yeah, okay. Rip.
Okay, but it did fucking hurt it a lot. That's for sure. Anything else on your turn?
Yes, I can. I'll move a little bit closer to people, but not enough to get an opportunity attack.
Do you want to hear a fun fact?
Hmm?
Their threat range is 2 squares.
You don't have to tell us
Ooh.
that.
I know, but they're big and long enough that you could make the assumption.
Troy would at
Yeah.
the very least.
I mean, if I
That was
move
my
like
thought.
beside Nami, I'm fine.
Yep, you're still good.
Cool.
Hello.
Nami.
This one on the left has a rattle, by the way.
Hey.
Oh no.
Favorite.
Anything else then? All good?
Oh, that's it.
Arana, you're
Yeah.
allured. You have to use at least half of your movement to move towards this guy.
Inverse fear.
And you cannot move further away from it in your turn.
1, 2.
Does he have to do that first? Or
He
does
can
he
do
have
it
to
whenever he wants. He just has to do it.
Arana, the clown, does it first before using any actions. Do you know what you got now, Gun? -2 to hit.
Oh.
Yeah, but I mean, the powers I have, people need to be adjacent to.
I know, I'm just saying that now that you're within range of a snake, you'll have -2 on all your attacks. Because all of them are, ranged, right?
I don't think the Pebbles one would count.
No, all the Pebbles
Pebble
ones are melee.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're centered on him instead of me. Speaking of which, guest appearance by
Rock.
Pebbles for all
Mafia
of
boss.
2 seconds. So I need to do wisdom versus reflex, unfortunately.
Why don't you just set up macros?
Listen, I poked around in one of them, that Excel sheet that makes them, and oh boy.
It's not that hard.
I don't know if Gunn is much of a programmer, whereas Noah and
I-
you seem to be a bit more of one.
I had one programming class, and I literally copied all my work from other people.
Yeah,
But that's how
24.
programming works.
That is how
24 fucking
programming
hits.
Well, yeah, like even.
Stack Overflow. Best friend.
So was this the Scorching Sands thing?
So everyone is going to do the fire. This is fire
Well,
damage,
actually-
right?
Actually, read how it works, because I think it's only adjacent people.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
so
So
with
it's
the
me
most,
and you.
without doing a flip over top of Troy, and I don't know if I can ending
So you
my
could've
move
put Pebbles
here.
next to there, next to Haru and Nami. Haru and Nami would do fire damage, right?
that's right, because it's
But
based
you
on-
just miss out on one snake.
It's all no the damage for Scorching Sands that gives the target vulnerable 5 it's single target.
Does that stack? Does vulnerable stack?
You
I
take the
don't
highest.
believe so. Let me
You take the
find.
highest? I would assume you take the highest because it
Yeah.
already has vulnerable fire. So I wouldn't assume that it would stack up the vulnerable 10. Dear God.
Does,
mean, if it
does the
worked that
fire
way.
thing actually replace the type the attack normally
Yeah,
would?
it does. It
It
replaces.
specifically says you may choose to do fire damage with your attacks.
Does that conflict with my
It
electric?
has the
magazine?
lightning tag.
Yeah, you have the lightning tag, so it's fine.
Yeah, so you should do it nearby Haru and stuff.
Mhm.
Because it's still only going to hit one snake.
Mhm.
But the important thing is that
Giving the damage dealers fire damage.
yeah.
Hell, even just putting it next to Val might have been a smarter idea.
Do you want to redo it?
I mean, it doesn't matter because the Pebbles is gone. Just tell me who's getting the buff. That's all I care about.
Yeah, I guess Haru and Nami would be.
Fair enough.
It's just a shame that we're so spread out, but also it's a good thing we're.
Spread out.
It's just I wish the abilities had more than range 1 or adjacent.
I mean, the thing is that you can summon pebbles anywhere within like a bazillion miles.
Yeah, it's just the problem is that these buffs are adjacent, not party wide.
But also putting a buff on one person
It's
when
fine.
yeah. I mean, it's not optimal.
Though I will say that it's kind of underwhelming that all this buff does is let them do fire damage. It's kind
Yeah.
of like whatever.
In this situation, it works out. but-
So
Yeah,
so which snake are you targeting, and who
He
are
already targeted the snake that's allured him, right?
Yeah.
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 So that snake already took the damage, and then Haru
Pebbles
and Nami got
was
fire
after
damage.
after the the rewrite. Which, why can't Pebbles was here, not here.
Yeah.
He was here, not
Yeah.
here. He's here.
So
No, he's
Haru
not.
and Nami.
This is the
Okay.
first time.
Anything
Nah.
else from Gun?
I did the I was compelled to move. I did a thing. Nope.
Yep.
We're good.
Cool. So these boys are gonna start shambling their way over here relatively quickly. And they just kind of tear through the tent. They don't actually really care.
That was a perfectly good tent, you fucks. Wait, it does damage.
What?
Gun Scorching Sands does damage. You never did damage.
Yes, I
thought
did.
it-
8 plus 6. 14 to
Oh.
the snake.
Oh, I was just scrolled up. I'm dumb.
I did. Yeah,
the
it
damage
did,
was dealt.
it did max. It did not only that. It did max damage.
This guy's really beat up. Or Val, go.
Oh, let me save this. I haven't even saved this yet. I'm like really far into it too. Okay,
Nice.
I didn't save it.
Rip.
You are in the threat range of Sneck that bit Greg.
Mark Snipe.
What? Why would you snipe me?
Yes.
So you're marking the guy in front of you,
Yeah, mark the guy in front of. I mean, it's the closest one.
and it is a ranged attack. So if you're shooting it in melee, you're going to be at a disadvantage.
Is it? Is it?
Yeah.
Is it because I'm in threat range, or is it within 5 feet?
You're in threat range.
In
Okay.
threat range. Yeah.
You have a -2 to hit.
I know
But I
because I
mean,
know
you
in
do-
5e specifically, it's if you're within 5 feet, not if you're in
But I
threat range.
think because of a feature that has only come up now, you'll have +1 to hit, so you're really only at a -1 because
Sure.
of a prime shot.
Oh God, you're right. That thing that I meant to switch out and I kept forgetting.
You can't switch it out. It's a class feature.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, it's a class
But yeah.
feature. 22
21.
minus 1, so
Yeah.
21. That does hit. 20 is the number to beat on these guys. 15 damage. Boom, you hit it and just chunks of flesh fly off of
Oh
it.
wait,
with
wait.
a
Curse.
funky explosion.
Yeah, I was about to say, wait,
and then the
alright.
curse die as well. Yep. 6 more. Yeah. Oh,
No.
4. Damn.
Damn.
Cool. So yeah, it's beat up. It's not bloodied yet, but that was a really hefty hit on it for sure.
Okay, that's my turn. Maybe I stepped. No, no.
Anyway, it's the late Troy Mixionette's turn apparently.
Yeah, I'm somehow alive still. What do I want to do? I don't think the middle snake's long for this world. Do the demon guys look like they're open to conversation whatsoever?
They basically look like mindless zombies.
The like humanoid ones.
Yes.
Okay. There goes that plan.
They are carrying very like kind of improvised weapons. One of them has like a tent stake. One of them has like a very spiky stick that it's picked up from the campfire.
For a
So
second,
Thanks, I hate it.
For a second, I
Uh,
thought you said for the first weapon he had a nice steak
Yeah, he has a nice steak cooked to medium rare.
marinated with barbecue sauce.
Yeah, very pink barbecue sauce. The
Very sharp.
Pepto-Bismol demons are here, guys.
Pepto
Meant
Bismol.
to
It's-
actually just. Well,
It's Danganronpa blood.
It's
So-
Danganronpa blood. Fuck me.
Troy is going to reintroduce these snakes to Val's favorite form of Troy. Use aspect of bitter.
Aspect of bitter
Oh, boy.
ice.
ouch.
Oof.
That
Misses.
roll.
I
It's
should-
still half damage, right?
Yeah, it's half damage, so that's
On which
6.
one?
It's close burst 1.
Oh, close burst 1, so it's 6 on all these guys. So negative
Yep.
6. This guy's hanging on by 2 threads.
And
and
they're
this
both
guy-
slowed.
Just became bloodied. Oh, cool. So
Oh.
they move at your speed now.
Yeah. Slowed
Uh,
save ends.
Hey, Mark, I'm
yeah.
math bad.
Yeah.
I'm math bad. So Snake take 2 extra damage, me math bad.
2 extra damage.
Why did it take 2 extra damage?
I mean, that bad.
No, just because
Uh,
you just did the math wrong.
Sorry, 1. Yeah, one whole extra damage. It's supposed
One?
To be
Okay.
it's supposed to be a
So
plus
he-
7, not a plus 6 on the.
He's
the D8.
hanging on by a single thread.
Oh, that's
So,
why
yeah.
he asked if it was
A
2.
very disappointing, burst of, dry ice smoke, and then Ice Troy comes around, he's like, Cousin, is that you? Yeah, I'm just gonna do Oaken Resilience, and that'll be Troy's turn.
Sure.
How do I
So,
not
Nami.
focus?
You are in threat range, which means -2 to hit with ranged attacks.
yeah. I
Oh,
need.
wait, Staff Expertise.
Oh, what does that do?
I believe that Staff Expertise makes it so that Nami doesn't do it, doesn't take downsides.
Staff get a feet
Cool.
to the attack rolls. No, it just says +1, +2, plus. No, wait. When you make a melee attack with a staff, the weapons reach to that attack. No,
There should be
what?
another part. There should be another part.
Oh, it's in the middle because you go when you make a range attack or an area attack with a staff as an implement, you don't prevent opportunity attacks for doing so.
Cool. Wait. What?
Opportunity attack.
What?
Are you telling me that ranged attacks in melee trigger opportunity attacks and I didn't know this?
I knew
That-
that, didn't.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Why
just thought it was -2. This is even
Oh,
more
why are
bullshit.
we-
That's
Like-
even worse. Isabel,
Yeah.
you're being attacked.
Wait. I wouldn't have done that if I knew that.
Isabel, you have. What else are you going to do with your turn?
Use her movement to teleport out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, you still hit. Just move your character and mark off your Fey step or whatever it is.
Jesus Christ, that actually is worse than what we were doing this entire time.
Yeah,
I mean, I thought -2 was fine. But
Yeah, I didn't-
Fuck.
Well, I mean,
this
it makes
is like-
sense because it's
It's
from.
Pathfinder.
Yeah, this is the
Pathfinder.
post Pathfinder one. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just Pathfinder. So that's fine then. Nami, you don't have to worry about that. What would you like to do?
Actually, Val, if you think about it, it's probably better if you just stay there by the snake, because then Troy can soul spike it if it does hit
You
you.
did already soul spike.
It's an immediate. I can do it once per round.
Oh, nice.
So it's
Yeah,
at will.
Sure. Then
This
you're
is
right.
why I love doing soul spike.
Was I
Okay,
here?
so
I was
it
here.
will attack.
You were down.
The die landed on a 20, but then rolled over to a 19.
Doesn't hit.
No,
19 plus
19 plus 10. 29 hits.
No, it doesn't.
Nice.
I refuse.
Nice
It's
try.
26 action. It's cursed though, so you could still reduce the damage if you
Oh,
wanted
I think I
to.
can actually leave. Wait,
What
no.
you mean leave?
let me
It
read my
disconnects
fucking
from
sheet.
It's 10 points of physical damage and 5 points of poison damage. So it's 15 damage in total.
15 damage in total.
Yep. And you're gonna soul spike it?
Hits you with a melee attack.
It's cursed by you, so you could
Yeah,
bounce.
I can do that.
Snurst.
Are you soul spiking it, Ben?
I'm seeing if she does it, because if she does, I'm soul spiking for the reduced amount.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you want to do it or not?
I can take it this time, I think.
Okay.
So
Snake takes
15.
15.
Yep.
Yeah.
It hurts. It is. It can't make very menacing noises. It doesn't have a jaw.
That's all.
The
So
rattle-
now
thank
it's
you.
Nami's turn.
Now it's
now
not
it's
turn yet.
now is my turn, and I can't really. Well,
The only one that you're not in threat range from is the one with the rattle.
But it doesn't matter because you
Doesn't
have
matter.
staff.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying if you wanted to move away.
yeah, I was just thinking that I should maybe focus on the one in the back for now.
I mean, you can do that, but you're also doing fire damage, and we don't know if those are weak to fire.
Fair.
And you also don't know if any of these have AoE attacks yet.
We know if the snakes have. We know they have a
Wait,
breath
they have a
weapon.
cone. They have a breath
They have-
weapon. At least
Breath.
this one has a breath weapon.
And I'm guessing the other one
Fact,
too.
guys, I try to make sure every enemy's unique. I put a lot of work into it.
I appreciate it.
That's why
thing-
this one has a rattle. Anyway.
Oh, I was also thinking of doing sleep, but that's probably gonna hit people. So
Ooh, that's an interesting decision.
you say that, and it scares me. So
Just-
I'm just gonna. So first off, I'm just gonna move away.
Okay, so there is attacks.
Opportunity attacks.
Yeah.
Yes, I know, so which is why I have shield.
Okay, 2 of them. So this is from the really weak one.
So the one that's marked gets -3 to hit.
Yeah, it also rolled really low, so
Okay.
nothing on that. Why? Is this always been the marked one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, so this one rolled really low. So who knows? Maybe the mark might actually protect Nami from this one as well. I need to actually roll the die on the table. Thank you. Yep. Well, the mark didn't need it to be there because both of them rolled sub 8.
It's fine.
They just try to gore you with their big fucking fangs, and they're just
I'm just too.
too nimble,
Right.
too swift.
I'm just too jelly for them. Thing is, because of stuff I'm just gonna be. Thing is, there are none of them are really in. None of them are really in a location that I can really use AOE. So I'm just gonna arc lightning 2 of them.
Sure. Which 2?
I think
The 2
These
closest
2.
ones, or this one and this one? Sure.
these 2. That's
Yeah, the 2 furthest from
and
you.
this deals fire
Well,
damage.
not this
Yeah,
one,
and
but
These two.
got it. Fire it off.
Max
23.
damage
That hits ref. 19 damage. This one's fucking dead.
That
and
one's
their fire
Um,
damage because
But
of
does it? Are you
and the
doing
fire damage.
flame blast or?
It is fire.
it is
Lightning.
fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one's gonna take a lot. of damage.
24.
But it's gonna use its reaction to jingle its rattlesnake. What's your what is its will save, right?
Ow.
What's your
Oh
will save?
no. Will 17.
Okay,
That's
so it got
pretty good.
It got 19. You must immediately move 6 spaces back towards it.
Oh god damn it.
Can,
now?
is it pulled?
Yeah, it's pulled. It is
Okay.
a pull. So you'll be pulled back 6.
1,
So
2,
where
3,
Haru
4,
is basically.
5, 6. Oh hi, how are you doing?
It looks very happy with itself. And
You
then
do have an action point,
yes, you do have an action point.
and technically you didn't even have to use shield. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't used it, so
You
I
could
never
do
used it.
another
It's
move.
after it. Yeah.
oh yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, because shield is after the roll.
Are you action
I guess I
pointing,
will
or-
do it. Yeah, sure, action point. Now I have to think of what I want to do. I guess
I mean,
I'm-
if you can't
You
think
can-
of something to do, you don't have to use it.
You can just walk away. Just remember, it just used its reaction to pull you back over.
But
So if your
Nami
action
used
point-
movement already,
Oh, you're right. You did already use movement.
or I
and
can just
technically
arc
that would
lightning,
be an immediate interrupt more than a thing, more than a
Mhm.
reaction.
or I can use my action point and just arc lightning them again.
There we
It's
go.
true.
This is true. It'd still be fire damage.
Yep.
It's still
Which
fire
2 are you
damage.
aiming at?
This one. I think Mark should be the Mark one. You guys can deal with it.
Yeah.
I'll go with this one and the other one.
Yeah, and the
That's
one
further
that's
away.
approaching still. Yeah.
These 2
Are
boys.
you approaching?
Arc lightning roll.
20 versus ref just hits. And there's no negative on you right now because you don't take the negative. Cool.
They don't take a negative of a
There's no
opportunity
negative. They
attack.
just get to punch you.
They
Yeah,
just get
but they don't, so you're good.
They don't get to punch you.
Negative 22. Oops, that's not what I wanted. How did that happen? What?
This happened to me.
I typed in negative 20, and instead of it subtracting 20,
It put
it
negative.
changed it to negative 20.
Oh, that's weird.
I've never had that happen before. That was so
I've had it
weird.
happen a couple times.
Yeah, I also had
So
it.
yeah, they both take a bunch of damage. This one is bloodied now. The one right in front of you.
Yeah.
And it's their turn now, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Oh,
so
no.
this is the top of the round. I need everyone to make endurance check because these guys are emanating the smoke. The DC at this point is
Yeah, no.
12.
No, I didn't make it.
Oh, wait, no, that's a different noise.
Izzy, I need you to make an endurance check.
Sorry, I got like distracted by Twitch noises. I realize you guys can't hear them, but like
Yeah.
it's
It
fed
was just me
directly to
hosting
me.
you.
Oh, okay, that's what it was.
Yeah.
We're
And
up
a
to
follow.
13
And a
viewers.
What am I
follow.
rolling?
An endurance check because you're still in the pink smoke.
Also, you see, you gotta follow.
You're good.
Yeah, I also got to
So
follow. It's nice.
so Nami, you have -1 to hit.
Yeah.
That's really. It's also -1 to all your skill checks, but
Probably
I
won't come up.
will come up in
Yeah.
combat.
I identify them with dungeoneering.
You are always allowed to do that. Please do it. Like
It's
it's
a free
I'm not
action.
not even hyperbole. You guys can find information out about these monsters by making dungeoneering checks. That's what that skill is for. Anyway, attack at Troy.
Hi.
It misses. He rolled a 3. Attack at Nami. It rolled a 2.
Yeah.
Third snake.
Barely
Third
hits.
snake's gonna
barely
move
hits.
over here into Arana. Attack. That one rolled a 20. I hate my life with dice rolls.
A nat
Critical
20 or a
strike.
dirty 10? Oh no.
That's a nat 20.
No.
So it's gonna be 2 of these. So that was, you're really lucky. The main brunt of this damage is 2d12 and it got 6.
Woo.
Dodging a fucking bullet.
You do take
Dodging a
27 points of damage though, because I rolled math on the d6.
There it is. There it is.
27 points of damage, and they have a critical strike effect. So when you're hit by a critical strike, you are. It is. Oh, by the way, the alert players, did you guys make saves?
No.
Make saves. It's 10 plus on a d20.
The allured thing was the one that died.
It is. Oh yeah, it's dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's dead.
Never mind. Doesn't matter. However, Arana, you're now alerted to the snake.
Mm.
The one that's right next to me. Yeah.
Yep, the
Yep.
one that just bit you for 27. Did it just bloody you? It almost bloodied you in one hit. It was
Ooh.
1 point off. Okay, Haru.
Spin to win.
Are you? Yeah, you're gonna take 2 steps over to the corpse and spin on every single one, aren't you?
Don't think I can actually.
It's
don't-
burst 2, right?
Yeah, I don't think there's any point where I actually hit all of them.
Yeah,
You're
right.
doing
You're
fire
on-
though. So like
So
in the long run.
I'm probably just gonna try and kill the 2 that are right here.
Sure.
Then I'll
Spin
be
Jitsu.
Beyblade, let it rip.
Yeah, that's gonna fucking. I'm not even gonna do that. They're dead. They're fucking dead.
You did it!
As a note, though, so you guys don't complain if you try to do it again later. These guys are like half in the ground, so no, you can't knock them prone. Okay,
That really matters to me. Thank you.
you can't knock them prone because they're snakes embedded in the ground. So yeah, those 2 are dead.
Am I
Even at
doing
half
fire
damage,
regardless of my attack?
huh?
Like I can just on any attack I can choose to do fire damage.
Yes.
Yeah, any attack
this
you can
turn.
choose for it to do fire damage this turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm going to move with a hippity hop down to here,
Yep.
and then charge at the remaining boy
So you're using an action point.
with the action point,
Yeah.
and to rush with advantage.
I thought you were actually going to use your 3-square hop because you could have also made it over with the 3-square hop.
I did. I just hopped down and then I charged.
25 because of charge
So-
bonus.
Yeah, don't worry. Its AC is not even as high as its reflex. So
Now plus
7
2
fire damage.
Yeah.
Do you want to use the finesse on
I'll
this?
use the finesse
attack?
on this one because I
Yeah,
just rolled it for shits and giggles on the last one, and it's also my first attack against this dude. So
Sure.
put.
It is really beat up. It's super bloodied now.
You did it.
I did it. Okay, that's gonna be my turn. I have +2 to my defense, so I need to remember that.
Yep.
Rana, the person who can never.
Save at the top of the hour or at the bottom?
End. But you should have. Oh no, you're alert again, right?
This
Right,
is
right.
the
Yes.
new one.
Yeah.
So you cannot move any squares away from it. So you are stuck in melee.
Right.
It's
Then you can use Memory of 1,000 Lifetimes on saves and other stuff
Yeah.
if the need arises.
Yeah.
That's such a fucking cool name for an ability.
Yeah.
It's a really cool ability, and there's a lot of feats that give it lots of support. I think there's one that makes it so that you have advantage. You have pseudo advantage on the roll,
Mhm.
or you can, you can re-roll it if you want to. And there's another one that buffs it to 1d8. It's a really cool feat, or a really cool power. I have time to go to the restroom.
Should be good.
I'm just trying to remember what I can do in melee range.
Ask it nicely to leave.
Just say shoo, away, shoo. Actually, it's a bad idea if it moves away since you're gonna have to go with it.
Oh yeah.
If you move
Can-
it, you have to go with it.
If I put pebbles there, does Haru grant
I
flanking?
think we've determined that Pebbles can take flanking, but he doesn't give flanking.
Yeah, so I
Okay.
will have it. The pebble.
Yeah.
All right, I will voice of battle with pebbles. Yeah.
The day I tell you that a monster you're fighting is deaf is the day you get sad.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's just versus will.
Yeah, I know, but it's
There's
voice
no-
of battle.
Howie.
It's a psychic damage, not a auditory.
Okay. So once we fight autonom
Auto- yeah.
I've given up.
Near
Uh-huh.
auto tomato.
Near auto tomato. 18 versus you said what?
Will.
Will? So yeah, that actually just hit. Its will's fairly low. In fact, it's ridiculously low.
Damage.
And just
This isn't
double-checking
doing
that
fire, is it?
No.
No, because I wasn't adjacent to.
Fire has toggled off at the end of your turn.
Free action trigger primal attack. This is the fun new ability on the new pointy stick I got on the shopping trip. Hungry Spirits, Far-Seeing Totem +1. Word salad, but it does some stuff. This is an option. Probably not going to use it just now because I think I'm the only one who's taken a beating. But-
No, there's a couple people that have taken quite a beating.
I
Val's
can't
taken a
feel my
beating.
bones.
Troy's taken a beating.
The spiders
It's
have taken.
just Haru's fine. And Nami, did you take a hit or no? No.
Okay,
Yeah.
so this is useful to use right now. So, Hungry Spirits Farsing Totem, as a free action daily. Trigger, you hit an enemy adjacent to your spirit companion with a primal attack using this totem, which I am. You and one ally within 2 squares of the enemy can spend a healing surge.
Cool. So you and
Useful.
Troy will spend healing surge
Oh
if
boy.
you want. And what's the damage? I want to know the damage.
The damage is a d6 + 7.
Ooh, it's lethal.
Yeah.
Cool.
Or missed.
Okay, so that's only against op attacks, so that's fine. I don't need to worry about that. I think I think the healing surge spent from because it's a power from an item, right? It's not a
Mhm.
me
Yeah.
power. Okay. So healer's brooch also ticks on. So when you use a power that enables you or an ally to regain hit points, add the enhancement bonus of the item to the hit points gained. So you get a healing surge +1.
Good news. He's full health.
What's
You,
my
however, will not be.
Since this comes up, just so everyone knows, you're only allowed to use one daily magic item power per day. Haru, you have the whole like refresh thing with healing surges. This is, of course, unless Mark says otherwise. Passives always active.
Confused me. Oh, the refresh the blood cut with healing surges.
Yeah, you can burn that to refresh it. But otherwise, if you use a daily power, that is your one, or daily power of a magic item, that is your one for the day.
Mhm.
Hey man, that's still 14 HP.
Yeah.
Is health.
Okay. Anything else, Arana?
I'm not moving right
Cool.
now. I am okay with where I am standing. So,
So-
weird pink dude's turn.
Cool.
Woo.
So I'm just gonna double check. They're in. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
100%.
So this guy. This guy's gonna move here. This guy's gonna move here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So as soon as these guys get close, as soon as these guys get close into combat,
Poof.
yeah, that's fine. You can do that. Over here. Okay. They emit an incredibly dense cloud of this pink mist. So
We get it, you vape.
if we get it, you vape. Yeah. So not by choice.
Yeah.
So if you're within 2 squares of them, you basically have like solid cover to anything outside. Also, ranged attacks are at disadvantage against them because they're just these walking clouds of pink mist now.
The disadvantage is when we're inside it or outside of
Hitting with
Outside
a ranged attack from outside is at disadvantage. If you're actually in the smoke, like in melee, you're not going to be at disadvantage because you can actually see where it's coming from. Also, anyone that starts or ends their turn in the pink smoke is going to be taking poison damage. This one, because you've teleported over here now, this one's going to attack you.
Yeah, this works for me. Not attacking Nami.
So I believe a 29 hits.
No.
Just
It's
barely.
not a crit. It's not a
No.
crit. So you're going to be taking. There it is. 4, so 10 points of damage, and you're grappled.
Could at least buy me dinner first.
Also, I guess these two are going to attack your rock.
Yeah.
They can see it, and they're in range. They can't move anymore. What's his AC?
Same stats as Arana.
So what's Arana's AC?
A spicy 19.
Cool. So 19 just hits.
Well,
Does it
actually, the
do-
question is this creature bloodied?
No, none of these creatures are bloodied. They're all full health.
Okay, and it's not an op attack, so I don't get extra.
It's okay though. I don't know if he can do enough damage easily. How much damage does he have to do to break it? Gun?
10 plus half level.
Yeah, so 12
13?
damage.
12?
12 damage.
Okay. So he does 11.
Nothing happens. Pebbles is fine.
Yeah.
Punches Pebbles and he has like a black eye when the fist moves away, but it just like disappears.
And the other one has to hit or go above to actually do anything. It does.
Yeah, no, I know. The other one didn't even hit. It rolled a
Okay.
5, so. And then that's going to be the end of their turn. Val?
Sorry, I got really startled by Illustrator. Anyways,
Also, get these fucking boxes off of my screen.
It's for the smoke bomb.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's fine. Would it even affect them?
Probably not, because they're already in smoke.
They're already enshrouded in smoke. I'm going to go with
just
no.
Document.
a hard maybe.
But it is line of sight blocking for you guys, right?
Yep.
So you two can't see over here.
and vice versa.
Wait, what?
Because
You did a smoke bomb.
Yeah.
They're
Wait,
not
the life
affected by
steals
it, but we.
her.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think it's
but
for
that
anyone
also-
except me, actually.
Oh, it's anyone. Yeah, so it's affecting your whole party, but not them because they are already enshrouded in smoke.
Oh,
They
whatever.
have the equivalent of like blind fighting.
And now Troy has to walk on the corpse of the snake that's right next to Pebbles. But anyway, it's Val's turn.
Oh yeah, wait, Noah, did you step on this corpse when you moved, or did you
I
jump over it?
I mean, I had to shift up to my speed. Otherwise, I would have avoided it if I'm allowed to. But I don't think I have the movement to do that.
Well, it's not so much a thing of if I knew I would do this. Would you have done a straight line, or would you have done something
I would
else?
have just fucking stomped on the dude. He's
Okay,
fucking dead.
so I do need to roll a die for that.
Great.
Okay, it's fine. Nothing happened. Their bodies do seem volatile. I totally forgot. I'm glad that you had mentioned something about stepping on bodies. Their bodies are volatile.
I
guess
can't.
we're-
I can't 100% tell which ones have X's on them because they are all red.
The big
four
guys are all
snakes are
dead,
dead.
but all the little ones are still alive.
Okay.
However, since you probably weren't paying attention, I feel like they are all shrouded in smoke, so ranged attacks are at disadvantage.
Okay. Well, I don't have.
5e disadvantage?
Hmm?
5e disadvantage?
4e disadvantage.
Minus
So
2 to hit.
Just -2.
That's
Yeah.
not that bad. I will. Oh wait. Does curse require line of sight?
I believe it
Side
does.
I will-
Yeah, but you can still sort of see them.
Yeah, you know.
I think
also
the only one you
curse
can't
them.
see is this.
Yeah, you can't see these two, I don't think, because Noah threw a smoke bomb.
Yeah.
Noah was this area. So
Yeah,
she could
Noah
see
was
that.
here. Okay, so yeah, you can see this one, you can see this one, you can see this one, but you can't see this guy.
I wasn't looking when you did that, but that's okay. I will curse the nearest target that I legally can.
You got a choice of 3.
It is a tie. Yeah, these
Oh.
two are both 35 away. Or is this 35 away as well?
Yeah.
Okay, your choice.
I will curse the one next to Haru because I feel like that
Sure.
one's gonna die soon. Like
None
it
of them
None
have been
of them
hit.
have been damaged.
So
Well, no, but it's
I
also one of
didn't
those. It's near the two of them.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
that's fair.
I'm gonna use AoE, so I'm gonna hit most, if not all of them.
Okay, so then I'll leave the clump to you. Then I'll just ding the one that's next to you.
Sure.
That's inventory. -2. 16.
18 versus ref doesn't hit.
Rip. Okay.
So just flies off, misses it.
And then you curse the one nearby Haru, correct?
Yeah, that one's cursed.
And that'll be my turn.
Troy.
Action points? What are those?
Well, I don't want to use it.
Yeah, you never know. There might be more combat.
Yeah,
Do you want me to use it? I can use it.
I mean, it's your pick.
it gives me an action, right?
And
It gives
action.
you an action.
Hypothetically, you could curse. No, wait. You can only do curse once per turn.
Unless you have double curse.
No, I really want that.
You could.
Yeah.
I couldn't yet. It was too high level. I think
It's
it was
like
7.
prerequisite 9 or something.
I thought it was 7 or 8.
7 or 8, yeah.
I mean,
Uh,
most feats are locked between level 11 or 21.
Okay, so yeah, then whatever. Regardless.
Action point or no?
Nah, there's nothing I want to do.
Okay. Val's just making sure Greg's doing okay, I guess.
Well,
Greg is not doing well. He's still paralyzed. He's
I only
got
have
his
one
tongue
action a
hanging out.
turn, so I can only do one thing. I can do
Yeah.
fancier things, but like I don't feel the need to right now.
I mean, the
Love
big
the
snakes
support,
went down
Val.
pretty. The big snakes went down pretty quick, all things considered.
Yeah, exactly. So don't feel the need.
Right. So we have giant ice cloud. We have stinky boys.
They smell relatively good, all things considered.
Oh well, that's good.
Are there like
At least
raspberry?
there's that.
It's your favorite smell.
Icy Troy would like to make a check for lore.
Sure.
What would this be?
Engineering?
For these guys, Dungeoneering, Arcana, or Religion. Your call.
17.
17. What are you looking for?
Weakest defense, general HP range.
Weakest defense. So I'll say that their weakest defense is definitely will.
Well, can't do that.
But HP range, definitely lower than the snakes. But that's all I'm giving you for that. 17 wasn't quite high
Fair
enough.
enough. Pardon me, angel lady. Don't mind me. 3, 4, 5.
Angel Lady is questionable right now.
Yeah.
I mean, do you have a better term for whatever
Out
its
of
form
character.
cre-
Out of character.
All right, gentlemen, I believe that we have a few different things that we need to do here.
You're just in the densest cloud of pink mist because literally all 3 of them are within.
It's fine. It's not
their
my
aura.
lungs.
It's not
They're
your
not my
body.
lungs.
So here is a question.
Yo.
So Aspect of Bitter Ice says, if I augment one of my at-will powers, they get slowed.
Mhm.
Or anyone adjacent to me gets slowed.
Yep.
Does that work for Battle Mind's Demand?
What does Battle Minds demand?
It's my mark.
It's
It does
marked.
have-
I would say,
It is an at-will.
yeah. No, that seems like it should work that way. That seems intended. It's just a
Alright.
slow, so I don't really care.
Yeah, I will mark... There's no way I could see the one in the cloud, right?
No, there's no way. It's got
Okay, cool.
It's like you just see like pure pink, and you try and make it out, and there's just a little bit of gray.
Well, it's pure pink on whatever color the other bomb is. So Troy's like,
gray.
I got nothing.
Uh,
Alright, so... Now I have to figure out which one of my attacks I want to do. It's going to be one that Troy doesn't use that often.
ooh boy.
Hidden bullshit no jutsu.
I have many things. So Troy kind of like digs his heels into the sand and then points the Nodachi at the one in the cloud. The one in like the pink cloud on the map. This boy.
Yep. This guy? Yep.
Yeah.
So he's
And
marked?
he's going to use... Well, 2 people are marked.
Yeah,
I'm
this
marking
guy
both of them.
and the one behind you, yeah.
Yep. And Troy's just gonna dig into the sand and use World Slipping Advance on that boy.
So geez, man. Yeah, 24 versus AC hits. 20 damage.
20 damage plus the I shift 1 square closer, so I'm just gonna shift there.
Cool.
And then I get the Nodachi Ranyo. Yeah.
Your choice.
I'm gonna do the one that does a lot of damage.
The extra D8? Sure thing.
Yep. Well, it's 2d8.
Well, it's 1d8 now, 1d8 at the end of its turn. So it could still get a turn, even if it drops to 0, effectively.
7.
Cool.
Is it bloodied?
It is super bloodied. It was bloodied from the 20.
Also, whoops,
Ooh,
there goes
It has, sorry, it has a reaction.
Has a
What's what's your reflex?
Is it above a 15?
Yes, it's above 15. So it kind of like pops like gaskets on its like mask thing, and it just sprays you in the face with some toxic gas, and you're gonna take 8 poison damage.
I'm gonna take 5 actually, because of
Yes, you are.
And in addition, after that happens, Troy's just gonna like hook its leg with Nodachi and use takedown strike on it.
Sure.
Takes another 5 damage and it's prone.
Cool.
Well, I must say, this is bullshit. And that's Troy's turn.
Okay, Nami.
All right. Okay, I know what I'm gonna. Right here.
Mhm.
Visions of Avarice.
Sure.
This.
So that hits all of them.
Yeah.
What's the AoE for it?
5.
Okay, but is it a close burst? Is it...
It says in the what I just
Burst 5, yeah.
put.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just gonna make a square here so that I know it's this one. Yep. And then it hits them all. And what does it do?
Each enemy in a close burst fight make a saving throw. Failure causes the enemy to. I guess
Sure.
I don't know about that. I don't know if the roll is necessary or not. They have to do it, or I have to make the roll.
Okay, so only one of them saved, and it was this one over here. I
So-
didn't make a roll for this prone one. Should
so
I?
how it works is that when you cast it, every enemy within 5 squares makes that check and they get pulled.
Yeah, but so it'd pull a down guy, because the way I've read the ability is that it basically makes them walk towards it.
Yes.
Yeah, it walks the towards.
Can a
like
prone character do that? Are we
As
gonna
your-
let him?
No, because
when
your
you
movement
cast,
speed is 0.
Yeah, its movement speed is 0. But
Yeah.
it says pull.
it is forced movement, but
So-
flavor-wise, it literally says as your foes throw themselves into the area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that one can't, but these ones super can.
And then as a minor action,
What
you
does he
can
blow
do the
up?
attack again.
It's just gonna help me with next turn because
Mark.
Makes sense.
Yo.
Can he
Uh,
step on the snake and have it blow up?
Yeah, but I'll make the roll just so that you guys can see that nothing's gonna happen. Yeah, okay. So the snake, like its body pops a bit where it steps on it, and more pink smoke comes out, and he doesn't
No
care.
fact- oh, yeah.
Big surprise, right?
I just wanted also to make sure that that's what the effect is.
Yeah.
I am actually not gonna move because I want to make sure they stay in at least 5 squares from it.
Sure. So you're gonna.
Stay here.
Yeah.
Well, I move 1 square to the right. That's it. Why not?
So these two are immobile, but this one's not.
Creates a zone in the origin square.
Yeah.
If the target is in the zone or adjacent to it, they get immobilized.
These two are also in range. Sorry,
Yeah,
I need to
they're
make
in
rolls
range.
for them. My bad.
No, if it passes their will, they get dragged to it, and then
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
So they don't even get saves.
yeah, they get pulled.
Okay.
If they're next to it, they do saves to get rid of the
No.
immobilized.
Because the way it's worded here is each enemy in a close burst 5 makes a saving throw. But this
I
is the minor action.
have the thing in front of me on.
Either
the
way,
character builder.
yeah. So there, these guys.
Wording of this ability is really confusing.
It's not. It's just that it's not worded correctly on your card.
Yeah.
Anyway, so those ones all get pulled in. They're all immobilized.
So how it works, you cast at a spot. Each enemy within a burst 5 of that location. It's against intelligence versus will.
Yeah.
If it hits them, they get pulled 4 squares. If they're next to the circle at the end of that, they are immobilized. Save ends.
Mm-hmm.
That's a minor action. You sustain it, and then can do the attack again. Except they don't get immobilized with the minor sustain version. They just get pulled back into it.
Oh, it's 4 squares?
Yes, it's pulled 4 squares.
It also says that.
So you need to
Pull.
move this guy 1 more.
Okay.
They're all having a bad time.
I don't know why when I first put it, it was 3 in the card I had.
I also posted it in Silksong. This is only confusing because it's a lot of words. But the short version is, you cast it, every enemy within 5 squares, if they fail against the roll, gets pulled in. And if they're next to it, they're immobilized save ends. As a minor action, you can repeat the attack without the save ends.
Okay, then yeah, this is just worded horribly wrong, and don't post in chat anymore because it'll confuse the shit out of me.
Okay. AKA cubed rewrite.
Yeah. No worries then. But it is top of the next round. Anyone inside of one of these guys' auras is going to have a disadvantage on this endurance check. But you'll all have
That's
to.
Troy.
Troy.
Is that just Troy?
It's just Troy. All the other ones got pulled away.
Checks?
Yes,
Or-
the corpses are still generating smoke. Okay,
13?
Troy's failed. It's just -2. It's not a double roll. Sorry.
Oh.
So it's 15 minus 2. So 13. No, it fails. Nami's good. Alana and
Endurance
Val.
check.
Huh?
Reno.
Oh, okay.
Oop, I failed.
That's a fail.
Sorry.
Gun, you could, if you, well, a 13 failed, so 14
Yeah.
probably fails as well.
That's failed. Okay, so everyone that's failed is now at -1 as well. No one has failed twice because Anami's the only one that had failed, if I recall correctly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Negative
Yeah.
1.
So so -1 to hit, -1 on all your skill checks.
Okay.
And then it's going to be Harv's turn.
Yeah, I can easily just walk around him. I could hop, but like, am I that fancy? Yeah, I'm not fancy. Fuck it.
Just does a hop over the fucking body.
I'm not even gonna.
You probably
Yeah.
should. You know that they fart when you step on them.
Yeah. So, well, I just mean in terms of what attack I'm gonna make right now. I'm not sure, Yeah, I'll do Ninja 2 Rush, and I'm also just
Yep.
gonna say like fuck it, and
Slab yourself for 5. Yeah.
Oh, going hard in the. Are you bloodied from that?
so the first I don't take the damage from the second one as long as my attack hits.
I
Yeah,
know,
so
but
it
you
does
can only
hit.
do River Rat when you're bloodied, I think.
Is
Yes, that is
thing?
correct.
Oh,
You
okay,
can
never mind.
only use River Rat when bloodied. So 5, 9 from Ninja 2 Rush. So and 24 does hit AC, so that's 14 damage.
18 because of bonus stab.
Oh, yeah. Negative 18. So he's not bloodied. But he will use his reaction on you. What's your reflex?
18.
19. So we're gonna take some poison damage. 10 poison damage.
Now I'm bloody.
A little late. And that guy's not bloodied.
I mean, I guess I'll use my minor to do blood cut armor.
Sure. And then you're
Why is
done
that?
for your turn?
Why is that? Oh, that was the 4 extra damage from my attack bonus. Yeah, I'm like, why did it say that? Yeah, that's my turn.
Arana, it's your turn.
Yep.
You might want to get this rock at a.
Huh?
I had a voice for Ice Boy. You might want to get Pebbles out of here.
Like,
Away from the enemy gun!
oh, right. But, like, I could make him do stuff, though.
Yeah, this is true, yes.
He could scream.
You could fucking Spirit Infusion him and just coup de grace this fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
That happens.
The 25 plus other modifiers.
Basic attack
25.
plus
It is
2.
-1 as well, but 24 still hits.
24 plus whatever guns bonuses are. And gun, what's the bonus to damage?
4.
4. So that's
I have good
21.
news for you. He was dead at 7.
I have a question when it comes to that ability. That you only with that ability you can only do a melee attack with it, right?
Spirit? No, Infusion,
Oh,
I believe, says
basic
any
attack,
basic
right?
attack. So Val
Okay.
can shoot.
Attack.
Yeah,
Let's
we've been
see
doing.
if
We
this
did that
guy-
before.
Ooh, this guy pops. He pops like a balloon. What's your
Oh,
reflex
God.
save?
Why
I
are
was
you
going
going to
to-
hurt me like this, Mark? I don't
Maybe-
like saying it. You make me cry whenever I say it.
I believe a 16 hits, right?
50.
Thing
It's
is,
50.
I was going to say that if you gave it to me, I could hit all 5 of these people.
5 poison
Downside,
damage.
5 poison damage, so 2. Remember, they have the stinky oobleck fog.
Does it affect
Mhm.
AoE stuff? You know, general.
It affects ranged attacks.
So
But it affects AoE attack.
If it has the word ranged
If it
attack
says
on it,
ranged,
if
it affects it.
if it's a burst or a blast, it probably wouldn't, right?
Even blast if it's ranged.
Okay.
Burst.
Burst is range. Blast is
Burst
always in
is-
front of you.
yeah.
4 is dumb sometimes. We know
Yeah,
this.
Ori's fine.
It's not perfect system.
This is an alright system.
Like if you want lore reasons for even like a fireball to affect it, say that the smoke is dampening the effect of the spell. Like it's very dense.
It is. There's 5 in there, so it makes sense. It's very.
Yeah, it's
intense.
basically like when you use the like if you just put too many effects overlaid on something, it just looks like a pink ball. It's not textured anymore. The textures are gone. It's like a solid pink object. It's not even
why you call me out like this? My old art was so much like that.
Wow.
Maybe it's because you feels like you're absent-mindedly playing this session.
I am absent-mindedly playing this session. I'm working.
This is my first session before I go on vacation. I'm feeling really attacked right now.
What do you mean?
But it's vacation.
Anyway, Arana, anything else for your turn? Or are you all good?
Is anyone hurt?
I'm still hurt.
Me?
What is
But-
damage?
It's kind of a new development.
And this the light blue square was the
Was the
Oh, that's
smoke?
frost blast.
That's gone. That's gone.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gone. That wasn't the frost blast. That was the smoke bomb from fucking Noah.
Right.
No.
No, I got I got no.
Step
have
on
any-
one of the corpses.
No.
Fuck around and find out.
I guess I could.
Cut, man.
Who of the blob of 5 is anyone like in need
Noah's
of being
bloody.
blapped?
Noah's
And
bloody.
bloody. I'm at
And in
21
melee.
Yeah.
and very close to all of them in next round.
Give
Oh,
Did you
Band-
have resist?
Oh,
all
hold
damage?
up.
Still appreciate it.
He was grappled.
Yes, and then got
Oh.
pulled.
Would he have pulled you with him?
Probably not, given the lore of the situation, but it's possible.
Is
He
it
might
because
have.
If we go off the lore, no.
I'm gonna make a roll because he could have still been holding on while he turned around to walk away. No, he's fucking so dumb.
This is definitely one of those abilities where you have to like look at it in a vacuum and figure out how it would work.
Yeah, you can either just take rules. You have to decide whether or not to go with the lore or just rules as written too.
I like
All right.
lore.
So my minor action for the turn, since Pebble was around last turn, I'm not cheating by bringing him back. Action point.
Oh, yeah.
Healing spirit. Haru, get healed.
1 healing surge plus 1 because I gave you the belt of good juice.
Actually, it's also plus my
Wisdom, I think.
wisdom mod.
Tasty.
Plus wisdom mod plus 1 because of the brooch.
Oh, so plus what's your wisdom?
6.
So plus 8.
Yeah, damn. I'm at 40 out of 46 now.
Nice.
And I
And then let me
resist 10 for the next turn still.
And then I get
1d6.
Yeah.
Why do I still have the gods page up? I don't need this.
I hope you mean the
Oof.
goods page.
Yeah, I have the goats page up.
All right. Well, I mean, 2 health is 2 health. All right. That's me.
Great. These guys' turns. So this one is going to make a melee attack against Haru.
And the rest can't move.
That probably hits, right? 20? Or no, 21's your AC?
Yeah,
Yeah.
21.
Ooh, just narrowly misses you. However, these two at the back are going to spit at Nami because they do have spitting attacks. They kind of like aim that like bottom nozzle up and fire like these goopy projectiles. So
I
first
hate
one,
it.
So 20 hits, right?
Against?
What is it?
AC.
AC? I guess I use shield, so it
Sure.
doesn't hit.
So what's your AC and what do you get from shield?
18, and then shield should be 5, was it?
5 or 4? Fair enough. Okay, and then the next one, which is trying
4.
to be... Ooh, this one hits. That's a 27. So it's just going to do a bunch of poison damage. 15?
Yeah.
And then these two ranged ones are going to fire at Arana.
One of them has -3.
That's fine. The -3 rolled a lost behind my monitor.
Missed.
Definitely.
Let's try it again. Fucking... Why can't anything just roll across the ground? Yeah, it missed anyway. Rolled a 3.
It
And
rolled
then
a
this,
0.
the other one rolled a 22.
I think that hits everything.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so you're going to take 18 points of poison damage. And then
Yeah.
I guess I make a save on all of them. So
5
Nope.
saves.
yes, this one is safe. Here, I'm going to start putting it on whoever didn't make it with the boot. This one saved. This one saved. That one got a natural 20. Okay, the only one that got immobilized is the one that's trying to attack Haru. The rest
Doesn't
are all
even need to
good.
move.
That.
Okay, Val.
Val.
Hey, they don't move.
Well, they can't. They make the save at the end of their turn.
Curse that one. The closest one to me. It is the closest one to me still.
Yep.
We'll snipe that one. Actually, we'll snipe.
Are you in
which-
range?
I might not
Yes.
be.
Oh no.
Forward.
Disadvantage.
I think Eldritch Blast is 10.
Yeah,
so
you are at disadvantage on these guys.
Okay, well,
And you're poisoned, so it's -3.
okay, sure. I mean, there's nothing else I can do about that.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
18 minus 3
You
is...
you
yeah.
already said that 16 doesn't hit, so that's lower.
Yeah, 16 doesn't hit, and that's lower. Yep.
Done my turn.
Just kind of goes into the pink mist, and you're really not even sure. Go ahead, Troy.
Well, I can see that this is a fuckery of multiple levels. Hello, gentlemen.
Just walk into this huge cloud of
Hello.
smoke.
You know, talking from I'm just gonna hit you with my sword now. Yeah, world slipping advance at the one who isn't marked.
Sure. So this guy. Yep.
18
versus 18 just hits. 15 damage.
Yeah, I'm just making sure that there's no other minuses. Yeah,
Ooh, are you poisoned? You're poisoned.
Am I?
Yeah, you've failed one. Definitely.
Everyone
You failed
right.
the last one. So 17 does not hit.
And that one's not bloodied, right?
It is not. That one
Is it evil?
It is evil.
So I do hit. 15 damage. Nodachi. I think that's the bonus
Leave.
damage. 5 damage to that boy.
It's bloodied.
Haha! And Troy's just gonna shift there and go. You know, in hindsight, fighting on sand with
speaking of which, reaction.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah, that's going to hit your 15 reflex.
Why'd you gotta hurt me like this?
7 poison
Bring
damage.
attack right before you
Get
leave.
fucked. You know, if...
Hello.
I hate these things. I'm not sure if that's clear yet.
Tommy's turn.
Marks did all that
Alright.
shit. Yep.
Which one is which one? Because I have so many. This one, no, it's the other one. Shock
we.
Sphere.
Shock Sphere. Burst 2 within 10. That hits everything. That hits all
That
their
hits
reflex. 20 damage.
Where are you aiming it, though?
In the in
Center, burst 2 hits. Or I guess back
That
here.
might
so
hit allies.
Yeah, back here so
Yeah.
it doesn't hit allies.
back here. Yeah,
Please.
that was the plan.
And then,
The
so
word
20 on all of them. So that one is now bloodied. The immobile one. Hey, actually, you know what? Before I even bother saying that one's now bloodied, all of them are bloodied because they have 40 HP.
Simple math.
Wow. Haru could only wish he could bloody this many creatures at once.
Yeah. Oh,
Nami
I
just
did this-
fucking throws a spirit bomb at these fucks.
in my head, it looks like in my head would look like a plasma ball.
In my head, it looks like a slightly blue tinge to the massive pink orb that is.
It's like when lightning hits
Is the marked
fog.
target died?
That's the second one.
Yep, you got Dark Spiral Aura.
Start of round. Guess what, guys? Everyone make me an endurance check.
I'm at -1.
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh
you're
right,
all
because
at
your
minus-
checks are.
There's only one person not poisoned, right? Or no? Sorry, everyone's poisoned. 'Cause
everyone's
everyone
poisoned.
except for Nami
Ooh.
got poisoned last round.
Did I fucking
Yeah.
close the
Was I
character?
still
Okay,
poisoned
whatever.
after that, or no?
Hmm? What's up?
Was I still poisoned after I failed it?
Yes. Yeah, until you leave the poison, you're gonna keep getting poisoned.
Well, I didn't
So
leave the poison, but I got.
no, you have not left. You've been in the cloud because all of these corpses count as a cloud. So you've never gotten out of the radius for long enough. You need to end a turn out of the radius.
Not fair.
Because you,
So that's-
because you walked away, got pulled back in.
Only Troy succeeded here, so everyone else fails. So you're all going to take 8 points of poison damage as it's starting to actually physically hurt you all.
Did not move. I could have moved.
You could have.
I'm gonna face the consequences of my
Good
actions.
I
thing,
feel like
killed-
if you had moved out of radius, you would have needed to have been at least here, like up in this square, which you wouldn't
I
have
can-
had long enough range. Nope, 10 squares.
I do.
Yeah,
I
but-
do,
Nami,
because
Nami has
let's
like
move.
15 different feats
Oh,
that
right.
boost your
Yeah,
range.
fair enough. But yeah, I mean, actually,
I-
you'd
Yeah.
have to be way over here. Actually,
Yeah,
Sure,
and I
I'm still
did-
probably better to reach it.
And I
Range
would still be
12.
able to hit. I will still
Yeah.
be able to hit everyone,
Rip.
so it doesn't matter.
Haru.
I'll face the consequence of my
That's me.
actions.
Speed.
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 Can you actually stand in the avarice point?
Yeah,
That
you
seems-
can.
Yeah,
It's an illusion.
it's an
I
illusion.
the gold.
So Spin, who's the main target? Probably not this guy.
This is the reason why I got this spell.
Probably the guy in the back.
One
just
more
'cause.
reason.
Huh.
Yeah, that fucking hits. The damage though, huh? Rip.
Right? Oof. Oh, it was 2 1s.
Yep.
This is why you need brutal.
So 16 to this guy. He's still live, but none of them are standing. They are all prone. This guy's dead though, because he only had 2 life. Another marked target is dead.
Okay. That's all 3 of them.
We know. We're telling you for Dark Spiral Aura.
Yeah. I'm saying it for myself, so I remember.
Wow, these guys barely took any damage from that. Man, no, you're such a baby. Your character sucks.
Right. Weak. Yeah, I don't actually think I can do anything else either. Blown like every possible thing I had on those snakes, really.
Well,
Look,
no,
they
you
were
just
very
used your
scary.
cool spinny move, and it did nothing.
Did fire, I think.
Arana's turn. No, it not this time.
Oh, the
right?
other
Yeah.
spin move.
Yeah.
Gun, what are we doing?
So, where isn't Stink Bad Cloud?
Top
Anywhere
of the map.
that is 4 blocks away from one of these corpses. But also 4 away from this cloud.
So like the back end of Greg.
Yeah. So you're within 4? You need to go at least here. There you go.
But you have enough.
You are outside of Stink. Oh, no. One more.
Do you have
I'm
enough
gonna.
for that?
I think he probably does. He was like here. So yeah, he's
I mean,
good.
yeah, even if we do like weird diagonals, then it's
So
probably
you just kind of back up to your wagon, protect yourself. I'd say that's fine. Just one more square right or something. Half square, yeah, perfect.
And then I guess Troy doesn't have reach. So
I would heavily suggest trying to wipe out these 3 guys that Noah is surrounded by.
I mean,
I don't have.
just Spirit Infusion.
Yeah,
Better
I
than
don't
nothing.
have AOE, so it was just
Don't
gonna.
you have the Invoker thing?
Oh, did you sustain? Nami, you didn't sustain your Avaris, did you?
No. Oh yeah, I forgot. It doesn't need to. The battle's gonna end anyways.
I mean,
do it
now
if
they have
Corpse
something
Blade-
even more tempting.
It really doesn't matter because they'd still just do the same thing.
gonna-
You basically stepped on the thing that they can't take their eyes off of.
I'm gonna. Range 10. Yeah.
Oh, Mark did not
Wait.
need
Well, with the
to reduce
implement.
to less than 10 HP, right?
Say again.
None of them were any of them below 10 HP.
This one.
He's
That's
fucking
dead.
dead.
Yeah, good boy.
I
Can
was
I say
pretty
for
sure.
simplicity that it's still there? It doesn't matter, but
Mhm.
since I
Fair
don't
enough.
really have a minor action.
2 of them is a lot less threatening than 3.
That is indeed how math works. Yes.
I can divine bolt
Sure.
2 of them.
Are you in range?
I have a range of 12.
Yeah.
Yeah,
let's
man.
do it.
You're in range.
Pew pew. Bang bang. -2.
Wiz
-3.
versus
-3, yeah.
Wiz versus what?
reflex. So -3
Yeah,
to hit.
because you're poisoned and because they're still in the cloud, which is cover.
Gotcha.
So -2. It's still gonna do it. 21 hits their reflex.
Don't forget it's a brutal totem. I think it's a brutal totem.
Deadly.
Deadly.
It's just it's a deadly distance, so it's just a +1 to damage.
Oh, okay. Even more damage.
The magic number is 15.
That's
Is it even possible to go non-lethal on that? Like, attack? No.
It's holy lightning. It's
Oh, that would
just
be a no.
holy blap lightning to both of the
9?
two that are still alive.
Yep, it's then radiant damage or something along those lines.
Lightning.
Lightning. Yeah, okay, that's fine. They just take normal damage. They are both still standing.
I've already action pointed.
It's only a d6.
It's an at-will.
It is a level 1 invoker at will that costs me a standard action because of cross-class shenanigans.
Wow, that's great because
No,
I know
it's an
that
encounter power.
pretty much everyone else
Yeah.
here has a higher than d6 daily or at will. It's the lowest one.
Well, it's not even an at-will because it's a multi-class. It's an encounter.
Oh, that's okay.
Worse.
Rip.
Yeah.
Anything else from Arana? Or are we gonna watch Noah get torn apart by a couple of
No.
pink zombies?
It's only
You're good.
2.
Okay, so pink zombies. First one attacking you on the left.
Is that the marked one or the unmarked one?
Nope, the unmarked one. He
Bad.
rolled super low. Marked one.
Feels bad not getting flanked.
He rolled a 20.
20 minus 3.
A natural 20.
Fucking
Still
dead.
-3.
Still
It's
minus
true.
3.
It is still -3.
That makes it go from what, a 30 to a 27?
Yeah,
I have.
Two because he's
I'd
flanked.
like to put a spell on the stack.
sure.
What is the spell
would
that
you
you're
like
putting
to
on
put
the stack?
Shield of Devotion.
Does that work?
Deflecting palm?
Oh, I think I'm too far. Never mind.
Deflecting palm?
It's close burst 5, so I believe I am.
Yeah, no.
Go on protection.
He rolled max
Is,
damage.
is Haru dead?
It's 38 points of damage.
I am downed.
Not
You're
dead.
down?
And you're grappled, so I guess you're still up. But you're
Wait.
unconscious.
Wait,
So I was
Haru,
at
when
30
did you take damage? When did you take 6 damage?
when
Poison
from
at the start of the turn.
yeah,
Oh,
Being
the
in the
poison.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a really hard hug.
He's still being held up by the grapple, but he is unconscious.
Stabby bitch, now would be a wonderful time to get away from the lizard.
Val, it's your turn.
I don't have
Haru
any
is
potions.
unconscious in the middle of a really big pink cloud.
I don't have a way to get him up.
I'm not insinuating that you have a way to get him up. I am just saying we are in a shitty situation.
Just shoot it and hope.
We are not having a good time.
We are having the exact opposite of a good time.
Let me check because I might
They're
have actually...
having not so good.
I think Haru did drink my last healing potion,
Yeah.
and this is why I don't have one to give on him.
Haru consumes healing potions at a rapid rate.
I was doing a
Does.
real good job at the beginning. I just tried to, finish it with
To be fair, you walked in, rolled a 31 to hit, and 10 on damage.
literally
Yeah.
minimum possible damage, and then I just got wrecked by maximum possible damage.
I guess my question is, what do you suggest I do then? Because the only thing I can do is just move and then ding.
Ding.
You have an action point still.
But there's what else can I do? I could just ding twice then?
You have several other powers, Izzy.
Most of them don't do anything in this situation.
I am saying explore your options.
I know what my
I am
options
not
are.
going to
Most of
tell you everything to do.
well, yeah, but I know what I can do.
Do you still have Curse Bite, or did you get rid of that?
I think I have Curse Bite still. I have to pull it up. Give me a sec.
They are extremely low.
Yeah, so you could Curse Bite them.
None of them are cursed.
None of them are cursed.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why I haven't done it. Okay. I will curse the closest one.
Yep.
And I will ding the closest one.
Yep.
It is the most efficient damage I have right now.
Yep. You are at -3. Oof.
Nope, that's a natural one.
You could action point summon spiders next to them.
That just
Guaranteed damage.
That feels like a super waste.
Is it encounter or a daily?
It's a
Probably
daily.
daily.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
There's still a lot of turns before Haru, and when he's down, he doesn't have to make saves on the poison.
I'm just gonna action point and ding again.
Okay, that super hits,
That
even
does
at
hit.
-3. It minimum damage kills it. Don't worry about rolling.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
I specifically wanted to hit one that wasn't cursed,
on a
notably.
6,
but,
it
like-
pops.
Huh?
Ah!
Mm.
It didn't pop.
'Kay.
You're good.
I did want to kill one that didn't have a curse.
What's funny is I just realized that I missed a lot of pop rolls here, but even if they all did pop, the maximum damage they could have done wouldn't have brought Noah to 0 or a low enough value to be instantly killed by the 38 damage he took. So it wouldn't have mattered. But now it matters because death saving throws. Troy's turn?
Yeah.
There's only one left, and it's the one holding the unconscious Haru up.
That one should still be cursed.
I would like to.
No, it was never cursed.
No, I specifically said I targeted the one that wasn't cursed.
Izzy, none of them were cursed. There's only 2 up.
I cursed
and
one.
it was
I cursed one
is it
before
two
I
in the middle?
blasted, and then I targeted the one that wasn't cursed.
Oh, okay. That's okay. That had me confused. I thought you targeted the one you cursed because it's closest target.
Yeah.
The one that hasn't grabbed is further away.
Yeah.
Okay, so you killed the one that was
Okay.
further away, and the marked one is still alive.
Yes.
I'm very confused.
That's
Okay,
what happened.
So Haru falls to the ground.
Okay.
Thumped.
Okay, so I'm not gonna roll for a panic attack then. Because I was gonna.
I had to say that so many times. I wonder if that's just because I'm cutting out.
Yeah, it might have been.
A little bit, but not too
Okay.
much.
I did hear you say you curse.
Yeah, I did curse.
I heard
Yeah.
curse.
I heard curse,
didn't
but
hear
I
the
assumed it was the
target
closest
other thing.
one.
I
but
didn't hear the target other thing until after it was your turn.
I kept saying it.
All right.
I thought.
Is the stick bug meme real? Is that actually real?
Yeah.
People are actually using that? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, did you just click the thing I sent?
Yeah.
Just got stick bugged.
That's a good boob string stream, whatever.
What do you mean? It's hot.
I need to check if this power is a melee or a range.
Fuck.
Because it's got a range, but I didn't write if it was melee, range. Yeah, it's melee. It's melee 2.
Okay. So you need to be 1 square closer?
I'm gonna overcharge it, so it's
Okay.
melee 5.
Sure.
So overcharge 1, melee 5, 30 versus will. Does that hit?
It's will is 8.
Yeah. So Troy just like I see Troy's just holding the Nodachi like I'm gonna use you as a fishing pole. How do
Okay,
you
let's see
feel
if it
about
pops.
No, it's pulled.
Oh, it's pulled?
Yeah,
But it dies as soon as you hit it.
I hit it and it gets pulled at the same time.
Okay.
At the same
It's-
time.
It does pop though. Take 4 damage. 4 poison damage. It smells bad.
Well,
Smells like raspberries.
Troy's just gonna walk around that corpse. and
We're
pick
still in
apart.
initiative, dude.
Oh,
Haru's
fuck.
got to be making death saving throws.
Ah!
So, anything else for your turn, or is your turn done?
I can't do anything else.
Okay. Nami,
I'll go and help Troy or try.
Haru, sure.
Cool.
Do you have?
Haru,
You've got the
Haru.
movement, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a potion?
No.
Okay.
You don't. You
can
could
make-
stabilize with medicine.
Yep,
Yeah.
make a medicine check. It's going to be really hard with how much is clouding your vision and how much is currently venom-wise running through Haru's veins. So the DC will be decently high.
All right. I doubt I can do it, but
Nature.
17.
Wrong?
Wrong.
wrong one.
Isn't there a
Why did I
medicine?
do nature?
I think there's a medicine.
Heal.
It's heal.
Medicine.
Heal.
Heal. Yeah,
Heal. It's the same.
It's the same value, 17?
doesn't-
Okay, that's just a tad short.
Yeah.
So at the top of the turn, everyone that's not Haru is going to make an endurance check. The DC is getting really high now, so... And you guys are at a
Yeah,
level
I'm
1.
still in it.
Yep, that is
Yeah, I guess
just
I would.
saved by Troy.
19's magic number.
18, you're at a -1.
18. Yeah, that's right.
No.
Fail.
So that's poison damage. It's going to
That
be
is
9.
the third one.
Pass.
9. Oh,
Val passes with the exact same number as Troy.
Arana is
Arana?
fine.
Mhm.
Arana's
yeah,
fine. Pebbles
you're
can't
out,
get hurt.
which means you're now no longer even poisoned.
Cool.
Okay, Haru,
Haru,
make a death save. Death save. Do it. Roll a natural
Does he have
one.
any death? He has +2?
Yes, because
Pebbles?
Pebbles.
Emotional support Pebbles.
Doesn't matter.
That was so close to a nat 1. 5, he doesn't make it. That's a fail. Arana, use a
Yeah.
healing surge.
Yeah, I'll use the second shot of my healing spirit.
Are you?
Yep.
You are in range.
Healing
Yeah.
surge plus 7.
So 18.
7?
It's +8
Yep.
because he has a belt of vigor.
Right, yeah. Plus
Yep.
And then he heals another 1d6, I believe.
8. It has to be another target.
Oh, then Nami heals it.
Yeah, Nami heals a d6.
Fine.
I get how much do I get healed?
4.
4.
4. I was 12. Now it's 18.
You're 12? You're really low too. Oh my
Yeah, I
god.
was
Okay,
12
now
after.
for all intents and purposes, as long as you all declare that you are sprinting out of the smoke, we're clear of initiative.
Yeah, we're
Troy's
definitely
probably grabbing someone who can't make it and
I'm
going.
gonna
He's just picking up Val like, we're going.
no. First, I'm gonna fucking drive Greg out of range.
Greg's paralyzed.
Greg isn't paralyzed, but
He's no longer paralyzed?
Here, let me double check.
Because he failed the save, you said he was paralyzed.
Yeah.
He needs to make 3 saving throws. 2, 3. I actually made all 3 saving throws on the last 4 rounds, so he's actually fine now. Very specifically. In fact, he's just going to run himself
Oh hell
away.
yeah! Good boy. Good boy.
Troy's still picking up Val. We gotta go, stabby bitch.
Grumble.
But yeah, so you guys all run out of range,
I have
which
a
is probably
question
somewhere
before
down the
we
road.
continue.
What's up?
What is your
Can
question?
I take the little contraption on their heads off of them?
While you should wait
would
until they
be
stop
in
being
the
paid.
poison, having to make endurance checks.
I
You-
know.
You will have to make a strength check to tear it off of their head, or a Arcana check to try and take it off safely, and then I'm gonna make you make one more endurance check.
And you're at 16?
Just get out
18.
first.
Arcana 20, that's good enough. You can actually remove it from their head. It's very difficult though. The thing is, you see how it's done? This is going to take you 3 rounds of checks to get off. Because that's
Alright.
how
Do you want to commit or do you want to get out?
Yeah.
You can just wait until the smoke is
Just
fucking
try
gone.
to go back in.
We don't know how long that will take.
I know, but you can wait like 5 minutes and see, and then if they're still going, just fucking leave.
But can I do that then?
Sure. So you guys run out of the smoke, probably up the road as opposed to there because I didn't
Yeah.
make enough map. But yeah, you guys kind of sit there, and after about 5 minutes, most of the smoke dissipates. It
All right. So
doesn't
can I-
last exceptionally long. Yeah. So you go over there, you remove it carefully, and underneath it, you can see that the valves were like into the flesh of the Jinzi, like it was completely mounted onto them, and they're very like lack of a face when you take it off because most of the flesh was removed to make part for these apparatuses. It also has, with a 20, it has remnants of that pink mist running on the inside of the valve, so it seems as though this was forcibly put on the Jinzi and turned them into what they became.
All right.
Poor babies.
So now I have whatever this is.
Yes, just call it a demonic apparatus. Head in brackets.
Get a short rest in those 5 minutes or whatever. No, or it's an hour.
It's 30 minutes for us.
When we get one, I need to heal. I need healing.
Everyone's
Troy's
just like venom pumping through their veins. Like, yeah,
Troy's fine.
Troy's fine.
An apothecary.
Oh, no.
Troy's just making sure Greg gets us the fuck out of here the second we're good.
But yeah, so the smoke's
anything
totally
like
cleared.
I was gonna say, is there? I would kind of like to walk around.
The corpses are wearing practically nothing. They just have a little bit of clothing on them. No like items of value or anything like that. The snakes are just giant snake-like creatures with. They do have glands that kind of produce this pink smoke. Where would you like to explore in the camp?
I want to see what the hell this red hole is.
Okay, so the red hole, you look at it, and there's like a rock in there that's glowing pink.
Hey, Troy, come touch this.
Troy's not at the phone right now.
Val will come inspect it.
Hey,
I was going to expect it.
not me. Somebody come touch this.
I'm not touching it. I'm looking at it.
I'm
Arcana
also
or
looking
religion?
at it first.
Okay,
Give
you
you
can do that.
5 gold if you touch it.
Not 20.
Woo! Arcana 32. Okay, this is a meteor.
Huh.
This is very clearly a meteor that impacted here, and you would make the assumption that this caused everything that happened here.
Is it
Fucking aliens.
Is it safe to touch it? To pick it up?
No, absolutely not.
5 gold if you do it.
If you
Haru, I would
touch it,
recommend you.
if you touch it, it'll have one of 6 serious repercussions. You're almost certain.
Hey, don't
Oh.
touch it. Maybe don't.
Haru, if you want to touch it, go ahead. But if you do, maybe you'll have normal amount of arms compared to everyone else. Who knows?
Hmm. Hmm.
Hashtag
Well, let's
Nami
get
doesn't like
back to
spiders.
that.
Oh, and actually, sorry, with the 32 Arcana, there is a blade wedged in kind of underneath it. Like you can like kind of see it. It would be difficult to get out.
Do you have mage hand?
Did I have? I'm pretty sure I have Mage Hand. Mage Hand, yay!
Yeah.
So, Spectral manipulates an adjacent weighing 20 pounds or less. Okay, so it's 20 pounds of force isn't going to be enough for it, but I will let you make a strength check.
I feel like it'd be with your strength, athletics with
Athletics, yeah.
athletics with your spellcasting ability
Just
modifier.
roll intelligence.
Sure.
Yes. Intelligence.
Just a raw
11.
intelligence.
11. No, not quite enough.
Pull out the sword or to move it at all?
With an 11, that wouldn't even move the rock.
Why am I having such bad luck with intelligence checks?
I don't know. It's
You had a
weird.
natural
Your
20. What do
intelligence-
you mean?
No, but that wasn't an intelligence check. That was an Arcana check. It's very specifically when Nami rolls an intelligence check, it's really low. It's weird.
With the song, it was like 10, 10, 11. This is another 11.
Yeah, like I don't know what is going on with intelligence checks, but they're not
I
good.
have a +7.
What are the names of these monsters?
The names. So you are not sure.
Remembering Tassel.
Yeah. I put in purple snakes and purple Jinzi. You do
Thank
not
you.
know their names.
Can I
Is
try
there,
again?
with that Arcana, Nami, is there any way we can try and pick it up, like, bring it in something, or using
Yeah, with that
Oh.
Arcana, you could, if you had heavy duty enough gloves, you'd be able to touch it. You just, because you and Haru both don't wear gloves really, it's just not safe. If you had gloves
go
or
try and
gauntlets,
campsite?
Can I make gauntlets out of the... or
I
gloves?
would suggest we leave.
you could make moderate gauntlets out of your shirt, but it wouldn't be good enough to
Do it
protect
safely.
from this. I know someone who's gauntlets that are strong enough to touch it.
Who?
Troy.
Joy.
I'm sorry, what the hell do you want me to do?
Can you grab it, please? You'll be fine.
I ain't grabbing shit that might kill Troy. That's dumb as hell.
Give me your gauntlets and I'll do it.
I
Give
am
it-
not giving you anything that belongs to Troy.
Pretty please.
No.
With cherry on top.
I'm not sure what part of no you two do not understand. Troy's body is not mine. I'm not giving anything that belongs to him to anyone else. If he was here, he could do stuff, but right now, he's not having a great time.
How long does
I
this
don't-
last for?
1 hour, and I am ready to go.
I don't care about the meteor, I just want the dagger.
It's a sword.
Cool. And if Troy touches the meteor, bad things are gonna happen, and I don't want to be eaten.
I see. That makes sense.
Let's just leave.
Is there anything else I can find in the tent?
Around the campsite, you actually find around 700 gold in a couple bags. A lot of Jinzi camps are quite well off, so you'll find a lot of money. There's a few just like kind of benign weapons, a couple daggers, a few swords, and a longbow. And there's what was it? There's a special item here. Oh, a crystal ball.
Crystal ball.
Yes, crystal ball.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can I pick up the meteor with a metal bucket?
No, it's way too big.
It's a 5x5 meteor.
Big
It's like bigger than you.
How about we just leave?
But it's so cool.
Fine, let's just go. Let's just go.
I
all
think
for
that
being curious.
the reasons that Icy Troy gave were good, guys.
Yes, I know.
True,
Yeah,
but I did
good.
very
don't know.
specifically tell Nami that if you were to do it with gloves, you would literally be fine.
Yes.
I would say that.
But
That's why I
even
also-
with risk of that, Icy Troy does not want to do anything like that.
Okay.
Because he's not
what's up,
his
Noah?
armor.
What did you say something, Noah?
I was just gonna say I'd still just want to wait around for at least a short rest
Fair enough.
before,
Yes.
which
You rest
isn't
in the
quite
wagon.
enough for Troy to.
Switch back.
How far are we from the Jinzi town?
You're about 3 days.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, so short rest.
Feel free to use healing surges if you need to. I know a lot of you are really fucking beat up.
It has been a
let's see.
while since I used fucking.
How do I math again? How
Right?
do I basic math?
With numbers.
Fuck.
Carefully.
Don't like this one.
Use 3 for 30. There we go.
and there's like so all the pinkness is gone as well.
Yeah, the pink mist is gone. I just put it on base map, so I can't take it off.
Rip.
Just making sure, because like, if we're not that close, we're probably not going to get a chance to come back here. And meteorite sword, meteorite in general.
Meteorite
What are you,
sword.
Sokka?
Literally what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Space sword.
I love how he gets the sword, uses it in 2 fights, and that's the end of the series.
Literally.
So
Not-
we stayed here for a short rest, right?
Yeah.
Half an hour.
Would
Back
Troy
to the
come
north.
back before we left?
Yeah, it goes until encounter, which is a rest.
I'm asking him if he could pick it up.
I feel like it's going to talk to me. I have enough things to talk to me.
I
I
also
borrow
have
your
enough
gauntlet?
things to talk to me, but
What?
also
So what does it
They're
do?
not going to fit Haru.
They'll fit fine. Like he could wear them just to pull a sword out, if that's what you're worried about.
yeah, give it.
To at least try to touch it
I
and
mean,
not get poisoning.
can Troy use Solar Eyes on the sword?
On the sword, yeah, the sword's just a sword. There's no soul in it.
Oh, thank fuck. All right, I'm going to get this.
Okay. As soon as you grab it, it starts talking. No. Just kidding.
Or
Strength check.
soul,
It turns Troy inside out.
I'm
What
just
I
going
know-
to, use Nodachi Ranyo as a lever to pull out the other sword.
Sure, give that a try. Strength
Do I-
check.
Do I get a bonus for using
Yeah, sure. +2.
strength check or
Yep.
athletics?
Strength or athletics, your choice.
well, also even better, one of us could assist him by trying to pry it with the Nodachi.
Yep. You can get help. So advantage.
16 plus 5e advantage?
5e advantage as well. You got both.
16.
18.
18.
It's both advantages. 18 is good enough that you can see that you're getting some give on it. So you are making headway. If you'd like to try it again, I'll need an endurance check.
Okay.
Not for the poison, just to see if you can keep it up.
20.
Yeah, you can keep it up. So you pop it out after a little bit, and boom, it's a ninjato.
Ah,
Is it
I don't
safe to
trust
hold?
this.
Is it safe
Haru,
to hold with
I
dead
am
hands?
telling you, as your friend, I do not trust the space ninja sword.
I would be like literally like hand hovering over where it landed, and
Haru.
I will stop. I
Haru.
will stand up and I will ask for help identifying if it is safe.
Yes.
All I'm
Hey,
saying
that
is that we don't know if anyone else makes these weapons, and it apparently came from space.
Or I could also rip off a bunch of the canvas from a tent to try and make like a makeshift carrot. Like,
Ooh, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, give me whatever check you think you would need to use to make that.
Intelligence?
Streetwise?
Streetwise, whatever. You're doing something weird, and I don't even know how to even begin trying to skill check it. So, Streetwise 17? Yeah, man. You could make a makeshift carry bag.
Okay.
or like
It's
at least
more like you're just
nothing.
wrapping it in tent
And then
canvas,
tie a
but
rope
it
around it,
works. Yeah.
Haru, I'm telling you as your friend and as the person who has way too many things to talk to him, if that starts talking to you, we need to destroy it. Don't be like me and Nodachi.
Haru, I would like you to give it to me because I want to make sure that it is, not dangerous to you.
Kosher.
Since it is.
Kosher.
Why does Nami want to take our stuff?
Yeah, no, I'd absolutely be down for someone else to, have a look
Sure.
at it.
If you want to try and identify the sword, I actually need a religion check.
Ho ho.
26. That's high. You know that this is very clearly some kind of Jinzi relic blade. You're not sure what kind of magical effect would be on it because you're just not familiar with Jinzi magic.
Can I look?
You're sure it's not cursed, though.
So
You are certain it's
Troy's
not
getting
cursed.
everyone into the cart so we can get moving down the road while everyone plays around with the new sword that we have.
Yeah, well,
Well, I guess I can't look.
I'm
canvas.
just AFK.
I mean, you can look.
I can't look if
Look,
we're driving. I'm not letting anyone
Yeah,
else
but
drive.
no, it can sit next
Troy
to you.
is driving.
not
Troy is
letting anyone
handling
else
the
drive.
driving.
Val probably
Val.
wouldn't let you.
Yeah,
Val.
I wouldn't let you.
Val's great.
Why do you
sit
not
next
want me to drive? I've been in caravans before.
Yeah, but like Val's just always driven Greg. It's fine.
Okay, you can take a break, look at the cool sword, and when you're done, we can stop. You can come back up. Or
That's
just
fair.
move up.
Yeah, okay.
Also, just
That's
What was
sit
the thing?
next to you.
So it
can
is a
also just
religion
sit
check
next
to
to
figure this sword out because it is not an arcane magic weapon.
This is not the. Oh, this is the right thing. It just opened on the wrong thing. Oh, I have a fucking +8.
23. So that's pretty good. You know that this is a blade of the smooth talker. So while it's equipped, you get a +5 bonus to charisma checks.
Jesus.
Of all
Wait.
kinds.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Found
He's gonna hand out a card.
Yeah, I don't have the card made yet, but I will at the end. of the
found
session.
space sword, blade of the smooth talker. Some
My
sort
blush, my
of
thing.
Jinzi blade.
Yeah,
Will
so
get
it's
card.
it's 5 to all of charisma checks, but only when used in a positive way. So, i.e., lying and deceiving people will not give you a bonus.
All right, so like
Like to comfort someone or trying to strike a deal with someone
It's a
or
nice
stuff
sword.
like that. But bluffing and lying to people, deception, will not get a bonus.
what
Pretty
if
much intimidate will never get that bonus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
intimidate will never get.
So
that
it's like
bonus.
persuasion and generalized charisma?
And then for I assume as well for when I actually get the ability to make disguises, it would not affect those because they're lying.
It will. It will affect disguises because disguises are not inherently good or bad.
I have a specific question.
Yes.
Does the bonus count when you're lying to make the other person
White lies.
happier or like a white lie?
That will be a case by case basis. I
Oh.
would need to weigh the case and make a decision at that point, which I'm happy to do. So don't worry about that.
All right.
I'll-
Anything else this does, or
It definitely has more effects, but even Val's not certain what they are.
Is
All
it
right.
another artifact?
It is not an artifact.
Sweet.
I'm gonna keep it for now.
Why?
Because I want to see what it could potentially do.
Okay. Just from like a metagaming perspective. Nami doesn't know that much about Jinzi stuff. It's a Jinzi based item. She can't use a Ninjato. It's fine if you keep it. I just don't see why.
It makes sense for her.
I mean, as long as the first thing that we do or that she does is go with me to get it identified further when we get to
The Jinzi capital.
my
I
pleasure,
would
pleasure
I
town.
do consider this something she would do because it's based on what she did before she joined the group. This makes sense.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
fine.
Alright,
That's fair.
Troy will ask in character, why are you keeping it and not giving it to Haru?
I like strange objects.
Okay.
I mean, as long as I'm not going to use it, well, I don't know exactly what it does. I'm
Well,
okay with this.
I just gotta. I know it's not cursed, but I just want to make 100% sure that it's not something that could potentially hurt anybody.
If it
because
starts
I have
talking to you,
I
If it's
don't want to break.
burning.
I don't want to destroy your dreams, but unfortunately, it will hurt people. It's a sword.
Touche.
Mark's got you there.
Fucking
Damn,
wrecked.
my argument is invalid. Damn.
Okay.
Fuck me.
Do you want to learn, see if Nodachi's got anything new going on? I'm sure he would love. Okay, Troy's gonna hand her Nodachi. How long does it take for Nodachi to start talking to her?
Ooh, this one is made of jelly. Get it away.
So I just want to ask you, what is this specific thing? If
It's
you
a
know.
sword.
It's a sword, but
Yeah.
it's a space sword.
Do you think that I can see anything?
You can feel me.
I'm a sword.
What if I
I
put
mean-
the sword next to you, like they're both touching? Can you do that?
Sorry, I don't touch tips with other swords.
Damn it, Mark! I knew you were going to make that.
Saw it coming. Nami, how's Ranyo treating you? Is he being nice?
You think he's being nice?
Yeah? I thought he liked girls.
He doesn't like me.
He doesn't
He
like
gets
anyone, it's fine.
Spill his blood and kill him.
I don't
Slice the
have
blue
any-
one. Slice the blue one.
No! I don't want to slice the blue one.
Anyway, how's travel
I don't like
going?
Travel's going fine. If you do want to make like checks for it, it's fine. But
I wanna-
for the most part, it's a pretty straight shot. So
I want to see if I can expedite it, because
sure,
Dungeoneering, Streetwise...
your
what are we
call.
doing? Streetwise, 23...
Yeah, you can expedite it about half a day.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah.
What time is it? 8. Cool, we've got an hour. That's perfect. Okay, so couple more checks for guns dreams.
Oh, boy.
I mean, there was 7 nights.
Pick a number.
Alright.
Single number?
He gets 2 dreams, because it's 2.5 days.
Yep.
8 and 15.
Nope. Pick one number.
5.
7.
Okay.
Yes! Dream!
Oh, no.
Why is it
I'm
like
so
every
good.
other one?
I know, I'm so
Mark,
good at
can you-
rolling.
Mark, can you write this one down somewhere? Because I'm just doing some dishes upstairs. So
Sure. I will... Actually, Izzy, do you want to write this one down for me? I don't want to type while I'm talking. It'll fuck me up really bad.
You're lucky that I just sent off the other things, so...
Good. Okay, so let me see if I remember what I had listed note-wise for this one. Oh yes, this one. This one is the fun one, and by fun one I mean the most boring in my opinion. So in this stream, Arana wakes up on the edge of this strange alien-like planet. It's very weird. The almost gravity not functioning as you would expect on a real world, rocks in the air, but still firmly planted on the ground. Arana is. and you just look up, and instead of a sky you would expect to see, you just see black, just nothing, just endless
Phantom black.
blackness, just nothing forever, and soon kind of everything falls out of your peripheral vision, and all you see is just black.
Someone
and
have
then you,
another nightmare.
yes, Arana's having a nightmare, and then you just feel spinning as your head falls to the ground and the corpse falls afterwards, and you wake up.
Wait, the corpse?
Yeah,
Oh, got it, got it,
Arana
got
was
it, got it, got it, got it.
decapitated. Good morning. You did not have a good night. How are the dishes gone? Are the dishes as good as your dreams?
I've got like a spoon.
You got the cap. How do you feel?
I've got a spoon and a pot lid left to wash, so sorry.
Okay, no worries.
I just figured, I'd mute my mic so you guys didn't hear the sound of running water.
Yeah, that would make me have to go to the washroom. Anyway, Izzy wrote it down, so we're good.
Probably since Troy has not been allowed to drive it up until now, could he have read more of the Book of Seb?
Sure. Just make me like an intelligence check, see how well you retain it.
I was gonna say,
you
do
have
I
advantage.
get the crown
Roll it
bonus?
again.
Okay. Do I get the crown bonus?
Yeah, you get the with the crown bonus.
Oh my god.
I'll be back.
Oh,
sorry.
Troy, what you reading?
Is Troy illiterate now?
It's okay. DC was 5. DC
Oh
was
my
5.
god.
He's fine. He's gonna, because of the crown bonus. He's fine. He's fine.
He's gone. He's gone.
I know, he's gone.
Oh, I knew that was good. It's only intelligence, straight intelligence that me and Troy, like everyone is having bad luck with. Straight intelligence.
Sorry, I just wanted to roll it.
And it's straight
We didn't have any
intelligence,
soda.
bad luck.
Ben, you're fine. You're fine. The DC was 5 with the crown bonus. You made it. It's fine. It's literally fine. It's literally fine. You read the book. You retain the info. You just don't get very far. Okay? You just don't get very far. You're kind of distracted. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry, Ben. Ben and Gunn are not having good times. Gunn's character is having existential nightmares, and Ben can't read.
Look, Troy didn't read a lot of books. He's still struggling with that. Nobody look at him. He's not crying right now.
It's not a pop-up book. How do I get into it?
Doesn't have any pictures.
It's fine. Haru's doing whatever Haru does in the backseat. Nami is in a barrel. Arana's sleeping. Troy, the only one that can see him is Val, and Val's not going to comment on him crying about having trouble with reading. It's fine.
Can I roll perception to hear him cry?
He's a silent crier. Good luck.
Yeah, DC 25. Go for it.
That's true.
Can I roll a deception check instead?
Sure, you can roll a
I got some
deception check.
sand in my eye.
2 not ones in a row.
Aren't you guys really glad that we're getting them out now and not in combat earlier?
I rolled a natural one in combat. Don't even ask.
Yeah, but you didn't almost die. Noah almost died again.
And
Troy's
again,
having a
although
bad
it was
time.
to a crit with max damage. That's like how it always happens.
Ooh. Can Troy roll for a panic attack since he's crying about reading a book? Sweet. What is that?
Why are you?
Well, I don't have a panic attack thing set up, though, luckily for you, I actually made a character with a panic attack table for a different campaign I didn't play in. So go ahead and roll, and I'll let you know what happens. D20. You're
Alright.
actually good. You're a bit
Goddamn.
Troy,
shaken, though.
It's
there's
fine.
some cookies in my backpack if you'd like some.
I don't eat cookies. It's fine.
Okay, what I wanted to say is that Nami's actually in the carriage because she doesn't want the sword to be underwater.
I mean, it's from space. It's fine.
I'll
It could
poke it.
include-
I'll poke it out of the carrot.
It could
You know,
pollute the already
okay,
polluted
Troy?
water.
I'm fine. It's fine.
Do you
It's
need
just a book. Why would I be sad? It's just a
Yeah.
book.
Talk to anyone. I'm here for you. Don't know why you want to talk to me, but I'm here for you.
No.
I mean, Haru, you're like the only guy here, so we could talk about guy stuff. So that's something at least.
To talk about girls, is that guy
Like-
stuff?
Like,
That was
have
pretty
you
hot,
had
right?
intelligence roll?
What did Greg says that?
Greg.
Not just charade.
No,
Oh, God,
he's
he's probably-
not said anything.
Good.
I haven't seen him yet. So
Troy, do you need anything? I can.
Why is everyone checking in on me? I'm fine.
You're not fine.
I
It's
am
not just-
fine.
Do you
You're
need
not-
anything? Are you gonna be? I have a glass of water.
Can Troy just spin around and attack? Immediate response to surprise.
It's a joke. He's not here. Everyone was joining in. And I was like, you know what?
On the non-depressing thing, do we get to the Kingdom of Pleasure without any
Yeah,
other
we
downsides?
do. You get there, and there's no other problems. However, just before you reach there, on the last
Oh,
half of
God.
the day, you do encounter a merchant, a traveling
All right.
merchant. He's a Jinzi. He's a little skink, a brighter colored one, and he's got a nice bright blue tongue. And he smiles. And he goes, "Hello, would you like to browse my wares, weary travelers?"
Sure.
Okay, so he opens up his cart. It's a pretty big cart, but for the most part, it's mostly supplies. But it is high quality supplies. So we're talking
it-
like fancy food, fancy drinks. He also has a few magic items there. There's only 3, so I'll just go over them all really quick. There's a crystal ball that looks the exact same as the one that Haru picked up from the camp. There's a bow that is got the very iconic Jinzi design, which is like a very twirly kind of. The Mongolian bows are like that, right?
Yeah.
Mongolian bow. They're very, very curved. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those ones. They basically look like those brackets with the little thing, the curly braces. And then he also has a staff.
Can I? I'll ask him what they do.
Sure. So he goes over them. He says the crystal ball allows you to scry once per day, any target that you have spent 24 hours with, or have basically attuned them to. So you can attune people to the scrying orb by like just getting them to touch it. And then he goes, the bow is a quicksilver bow, which gives it's a +1 weapon. And you can once per day make an attack not miss, even if it would miss.
Oh shit.
Any attack. So that means daily or whatnot. And then the last one, the staff, is a staff of the what was it called?
Faithful
did I lose this? No, it's Staff of the Breaker of Mists, which gives you the ability to ignore concealment when you're using ranged attacks. Other than that, it's just a +1 staff.
Yeah, it's not gonna be useful for me. No.
Do you know if there's a cartographer in the Kingdom of Pleasure or not really?
Cartographer, there's a handful. For the most part, people that actually stay in the City of Pleasure, though, are there for see name.
Yeah, that makes sense. We just got some like treasure maps, I guess, that we need to sell off.
Fair enough. I do buy.
Troy is going to pull out one of the maps of Zakrul's domain.
Ooh, nice. So you show him the map, and he goes, "Ooh, where is this?"
It's in a place hardly anyone can get to nowadays.
Seems a bit hard to sell.
Yeah.
Why would I want this?
I mean, I'm not specifically
rare.
selling it to you. Besides,
fair
it's a
enough.
rarity.
It is rare, but unfortunately, I won't be picking it up.
Oh,
It's
no, clearly
definitely
understandable.
something you would sell to a specialist.
Yes. Well, thank you for your time. Do you have a name?
My name is look up Steven Universe character names really quick.
Garnet.
Bismite.
Bismite.
Bismuth. Bismuth or Bismite?
Bismite. It's not It's even the Jinzi almost all names are after minerals and crystals and whatnot.
Chalk.
Chalk, emerald, jade, ruby. So
We
yeah,
found a merchant. He's selling
We found a
stuff that
merchant.
doesn't
He's-
matter.
there's the bow. The
Oh,
quicksilver
that's true.
bow. I don't know if Noah
Bow.
wants it. The
Bow.
quicksilver bow, Noah, is a +1. It is a long bow, not a great bow. And it's a +1, and once per day you can make an attack that would miss hit instead.
Guaranteed hit.
Yep. Even if you rolled a 1, still hits.
Have proficiency because I have it with the great bow or no?
No.
Troy could train you.
That-
Troy could train you.
Okay, well, it's mildly more attractive that way.
Selling it for 1,000 gold. It's pretty cheap.
Yeah, pretty cheap. It's,
Yeah,
it's a
auto hit.
guaranteed hit
Auto gold.
item.
I actually have a lot of gold. I never shared it with the group. Sorry,
Yeah,
Arana.
yeah, you just took 700 from the camp. You didn't
Mhm.
share. I doubt you shared it with anybody. So.
Oh, there is the crystal ball too. I don't know if Noah you would want it. You might, just because it's an interesting effect for you.
I
You
have
can
a crystal.
you can scry people.
Yes,
that touch
actually,
you.
that's right. It is the exact same crystal ball that you are holding. It's the exact same one. So
What
you
the
actually
fuck
already
does
have
it
it. He did explain what it does. It
You can
allows
scry
you to
people.
scry a person that you've spent 24 hours with or have attuned to the orb.
I
Scry
forgot
meaning-
who's drawing. What
You can
scrying
see
does.
them.
You can do a
Right.
Zoom call with anyone you've been with for 24
Basically,
hours.
you can do a Zoom call with anyone you've been with.
Actually,
Though it's one way. You see them, they can't see you.
can they hear me?
No.
Or just
It's-
You can
it's
see
just
them.
first line.
So it's
And
like
to attune someone to it, all you have to do is have them touch the orb. So you
So it's-
can use it in a deceptive way.
so it's like a spying glass.
That is what scrying do.
Yeah.
Is he selling like any books?
No, not really. Books
Yeah.
books don't seem to be on his repertoire of things that are worth bringing people pleasure.
Always worth a try.
Drugs.
He does have drugs, but you have to ask him.
Nice.
He
Do you have
doesn't
any
show them.
burnout?
Yeah, I've got burnout. Are you caught?
Do I look like a
I'm
cop?
just kidding. Drugs are legal here. Of course, I have burnout. What would you like?
How much is it?
It's 150 gold a dose.
Oh fuck yeah, I'll take one.
Sure, there you go. And he gives you a
Burnout.
shot.
What?
You forgot.
It's something I like.
Did I tell you what it does?
You have, I believe.
Okay, if I have, I might want to change it depending on what it does because I thought of a much cooler effect for it.
Half damage, but you're deafened after.
Right? Yeah, I've got a slightly cooler ability for it, but
Okay.
I'll let you know later. It's
I'll try
only
it.
you know. So
Yep. It's just burnout. It's like your speed, but better.
Burnout's my
Oh, my
favorite
speed
racing
does.
game.
What does
Oh,
it
well,
do?
Yeah.
speed makes you go fast.
Speed makes you go fast. Burnout makes you feel nothing.
I guess I could ask you what every single drug does.
You could.
You could ask him, or you could ask me.
Yeah, I was actually directly asking the
I've got
gods
so
themselves.
many though. I've got like at least 100 different types.
What would you say are the more interesting ones? I'm not.
Ooh. Speed is always a great choice. Like going fast, you'll never feel better. We got Lighthead, which makes you feel like you can fly. We got Burnout is a great choice. It's a very common one because it's easy to get into. We got these different types of weed with different flavors. Oh,
Fuck.
You got jewel pods?
raspberry. The raspberry.
Do you have anything that will increase?
No,
my-
man, we don't use jewels. Those kill you.
Okay, fair enough.
What's up now?
You got anything that will increase my perception?
Your say again.
Perception?
Perception. Oh yeah, we got Hawkeye.
Yeah,
I fucking love these names.
Hawkeye, 100 gold a dose.
Sounds good. If you throw in a dose of Hawkeye, I'll take the great bow for 1,000.
Ooh,
Longbow.
that seems like a good deal, kid. I'll do it. And he gives you the Hawkeye and the longbow for
1,000
gold.
total.
Nice.
Remember, use in moderation. And his
Yep.
cart closes up as he starts moving on.
I was actually going to ask, what was he, a Jinsei?
He is a Jinsei. He's
Alright.
a
Skink.
skink with a blue tongue. Val, he
Yeah.
had a Dodogama.
The baby.
The baby.
Troy's just going to
Some
go back
rocks.
to his seat,
Mhm.
and he's going to try to read more book.
Yep, and it was only like it was basically just before you got into town that you ran into that guy. So you don't have too much time to get into the book, and you guys get to the town, and it is just massive. Like you've seen the spire, and it's like it's a gradual climb, right? Like the buildings get a little bit bigger as you get towards the center, and then there's the huge spire. This place is just like huge. Like the walls are super tall, like at least 100 feet up. The buildings just stretch even higher than that all the way into downtown. Everything is kept spotless, and there's literal thousands of people in every corner of the streets. Like it is packed. This place is really busy. They've got magical signs that light up in neon colors for all different kinds of places: inns, bars, gentlemen's clubs, nightclubs, everything. Like literally, this place is like Las Vegas.
I feel like we went from Los
So
Angeles
should-
to Las Vegas.
Val, do you know any good places to set up?
Does Val know any good places to set up?
Val knows where her family lives.
Let's go there.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I guess I should ask Mark. What's the name of the blade we got from the meteor?
The blade, I did say it. Isabel, did you write it down?
I did.
Blade of
The smooth talker, I think.
Yeah,
Smooth
that's
talker,
it.
yeah.
But yeah, you hear music in the streets. There's vendors everywhere. Like it's chaos, but it's good chaos. So you go down to the housing district, and every house is beautiful. There's no like low quality. There's no slums. There's no slums here. And you find Ruby's family's house. And Val, do you park the cart in the usual spot?
Yep.
Yep. And you knock on the door.
Hello? Hello? Is it like aunt and uncle? I feel like sort of.
Open the door.
It would be aunt and uncle. Their alignment is chaotic cool. Out of curiosity, did I give you the names of these characters, Isabel? I don't think I did.
If you'd have to give me like 5 minutes to find it if you
Sure.
did.
Give it a quick look. Don't like I don't
I won't
think I did.
overdo it.
But if I did, we'll change it to that. But for now, we have the uncle, which is Jet, the aunt, which is
Just coming up with rock names.
Granite?
no, it starts with A.
Agate?
Agate, thank you. So we've got Jet, Agate, and then it was 2 kids, if I recall correctly.
Nope.
Izzy?
I
No?
have no idea.
No idea. I think it's 2 kids, and I believe their names are Pearl and Sapphire.
Nice.
At the very least, that's what we're going to go with. Please write it down, Isabel.
I did write it down.
Thank you.
One of them has only one eye. The other one has a really long nose.
No. They are so the uncle is on Ruby's side, so he's a salamander. The aunt is actually a what are they called?
Beast folk?
No, they're all lizards. They're all Jinsei.
Oh.
They're Ruby's family.
Like actual like blood relatives.
They're those like water. Or no, sorry, they're leopard geckos. They're leopard geckos. Sorry.
It was graphene
Leopard
and
gecko?
salt.
Graphene and salt? No.
That's the
dude,
Taylors.
That's Chalk's parents, right?
that's the Taylors. That's Chalk's parents, isn't it?
What? No.
No?
They're
Graphene
Chalk's
and salt are the Taylors that were in town.
Oh, Yeah, they're the tailors in town. Yeah, no, they're not relevant. They're
Okay.
they're long gone. No.
Cool.
They're
I
dead.
wasn't sure.
I don't recall ever
You did not
talking
give
about
me. You did not
the
give me
family
names
meetings.
of
Yeah,
those.
no. So we got the names down now. We've got the names down now. Leopard Gecko is the aunt. Uncle is the salamander on Ruby's side. And then the kids are obviously really adorable.
Babies.
One is 12 and the other is 8.
Babies.
Which is very weird for Val.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's a new set of kids.
Yeah.
But they welcome you in, all happy, with just as much family love as Ruby gives to everyone. So
Do you
it's
mind if my friends and I
very
stay here for a
accommodating.
while?
Oh, of course we wouldn't mind. We have maybe a few too little rooms, but we'd love to accommodate in any way we can.
Also, Ruby sends this bottle of wine.
Ooh, yay! They take it and they put it on their humongous wine rack.
That makes sense.
I guess you guys like wine.
We love anything that makes us feel good.
Makes sense.
Yeah? I guess we should, since we're gonna be here, right? Outside of character.
Yeah,
mean-
this will probably be where you sleep. Like this
Yeah.
would be your essential free inn.
Sleep.
I guess we should formally introduce ourselves then.
They're welcome to talk to you. They introduce themselves as, like I said, Jet,
You already forgot.
Agate, Pearl, Sapphire.
Sapphire.
I remembered.
Val is very awkward around kids.
I just
Val's adorable around everyone.
for me, I'll say, in case of simplicity, I'll just say the normal stuff like my name and
Mhm.
stuff like that.
No worries.
It is Setara.
Troy's just gonna introduce himself normally to both the parents, and he's just gonna get
Same.
down to eye level with the kids and go, "I'm Troy. What are your names?"
And they say in very cute
hello.
voices, I'm Pearl, and this is my sister Sapphire.
Well, aren't you two the cutest things on the planet?
Thank you, mister.
Called that because you're so precious.
Oh,
The kids like toys.
the kids love toys.
Anything they like, specifically.
Everything.
I'll just conjure up like teddy
Kids
bear.
allowed to have drugs here?
We like to wait until they're at least 16, but absolutely
Six-
if they want to try.
16. Wow.
16's the legal age and city of pleasure.
I understand why this place is called
Ah.
the City of
So I
Pleasure.
thought of that thought where it's like they just also live forever. So like,
They
Yeah.
do live forever.
Really doesn't matter.
So
As
it's
long
like
as they do.
midday, I think.
Yeah, it would be about midday because it took half a day to get here from where you last left.
Yep. All right. Well, at the very least, I'm gonna go and make sure that Greg and everything's all right.
Greg is very well taken care of here. He's been here
a lot.
a lot.
Really?
He comes here like twice a year at least.
Does he
Yeah.
puke on
Wait,
Wait, no,
fan?
Greg is new.
How?
Greg is new. Greg is
Wow.
new.
Greg is new.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Greg is new.
But
Yeah.
but the thing is,
They've
they
had-
always had lizard carts brought here. So Greg is well taken care of. Even though he's new, it's like just
Yeah.
it's still
It's
Oh,
Greg.
He is the new Greg.
He's just
The
another
new,
lizard.
the new Greg in the block.
So Troy is going to. Did Ronald take the bag with her or leave it in the cart?
Which bag?
The one bag that I only ever ask you about.
holding.
Holding.
If we hadn't had a need to unpack the cart yet, then no, it's still in the cart.
Cool. Troy is going to grab 3 copies of the map to hell and then look over the quest objective here.
Cool. So the objective here is you just have a letter that Iran is probably holding on to. Whoever would have took it, maybe Val, because it was from the general. And it's just to give it to the demons that are at the embassy here.
Alrighty.
But while you guys sit around and some of you talk to the parents, they do mention that there are a couple cool things going on this day and next. Specifically, the Dark Prince has come out to survey his realm that runs. Dark Prince is the ruler of the Jinzi country. He doesn't go by anything else, just the Dark Prince. And then Prince for short. And then also they have the festival tomorrow of life, which is where they just celebrate being alive.
Not me, IRL.
So I guess we can celebrate that. We can stay here. Yeah, we're gonna stay here a day. We might as well celebrate that.
Nothing wrong with having a good time, you know, when we're in Kingdom of
Fuck, I don't
Pleasure.
remember. Is it
Troy's still outside.
Unless there's a specific time we need to do the next quest, we can stay here for a little bit longer.
There were no
Time limits on these.
Time limits on these quests.
Yeah.
The only one that had a time limit was the caravan
County
one.
board.
It was just try and get it done as soon as possible.
Yeah, I'm okay with staying here for at least a couple of days.
Weeks, months, years,
Ever.
ever.
Ever leaving. I mean, I
So
guess we got,
death do us part, I guess.
but at the very least, at some point, would like to go get that sword identified.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna head outside with a bag of garbage, so if I cut out, I cut out.
Alright. I guess I could ask if there's a place I can identify here.
God, I have to DM you in fucking Dangan werewolf cloth.
What?
Ben
I
is
sent
a
Mark a
professional.
cursed thing from Tabletop Sim. And I
Anyway,
thought,
so you're asking the parents for like somewhere they can identify magic items.
Yeah.
So for the most part, there aren't any really adventurer stores here. That's not really what this city is for. But I know that the Dark Prince has been around since literally forever, so he might be able to do something like that for you. Maybe.
Alright. That was very appreciated. Thank you. You're very lovely. I will do
Sorry,
it.
I'm just DMing.
Yeah, of course you're DMing.
What else would you be doing right now, Mark? Gosh.
crying.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Crying seems
that's-
accurate.
No, he does that before, after, and during. So yeah,
Okay, how do I do this?
with
I'm not sure.
difficulty.
It all depends
know
on
what
what
you're
you're trying to do. Yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah. What are you trying to do?
Fucking 3 in a row.
You have advantage.
Thank you.
roll better, please.
Yay!
Thank you.
No, I'm not rolling better. I'm getting 2-1. I'm getting another one.
So
Literally rolled 3 ones in a row.
I don't see the third
no.
one.
That's because it's GM rolls.
Oh, okay.
It's just like it's so sad.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. It makes sense story-wise.
Okay, so you guys are just gonna kind of sit around for the rest of the day at the family's house, or you guys gonna go out and do anything?
Where I can get free
what
drugs.
is
Do you
there
want-
that we could do?
A tour?
You can do literally anything that would bring you
It's
pleasure.
the
in
kingdom
any
of
way.
pleasure, guys. It's not a puzzle.
And
It's
you know
not a
that
funny haha.
the Dark Prince is in town, walking around, talking to people, and there's a festival going on tomorrow, so you could look for information about that. Lots of stuff you could be doing in this.
I want to learn everything I can about drugs.
Dude, they have like 401 info courses on it.
It is
Like,
it is something they learn in
Both because I
school.
want to figure out if I can make it into a weapon.
I feel like
cocaine
that's a thing
sword.
they wouldn't.
So, funnily enough, I'll give you some info on this without even needing a roll for it. Drugs here have had all negative side effects taken out of them, basically. There are some that have like an extra kind of like hits you bad kind of vibe at the end, but there's no like chemical addiction to them anymore. So they're probably the safest place to do drugs ever.
Well, yeah, and that'd also be cool because then I could learn different effects of them, but also wanting to know how, if I could do anything with hallucinogens with them. Like,
Also,
You
Just
could make
as
an aerosolized hallucinogen if that's what you want.
but also
I know.
consider we don't know if it's like illegal to reverse engineer drugs to make them solely into weapons.
I mean, that sounds like such a vague thing that it's probably not a
Oh,
rule
please
at all.
Just frowned upon.
Bring
You know, it's like it's the Airbud clause. They never thought they'd actually.
Yeah, we never thought we'd have to make this rule. So
I'm
like,
gonna post a
what if
relevant
I just
video.
say
in
it brings
Silksong.
me pleasure?
yeah.
Ooh.
But
Or- So knowing how to make drugs for the group would also be pretty beneficial.
yeah. So for
Drug
knowing,
dealers kit.
okay. So if you want to learn tons of drug info, 1 week. If you want to learn how to make them, 3. If you want to learn how to reverse engineer them and like create your own kind of stuff, it's going to be at least 6 weeks.
Oof.
I know what
We
I'm
don't
going to
have
be
that
doing
time.
in our
Yeah.
next time skip.
The thing is, you would have to be here. There's no way
Yeah.
you'd be able to do it anywhere else. Like
Yeah, that makes-
maybe with a Jinzi that used to live here, but that would be harder to find.
Isn't that just Ruby?
Why would they-
Ruby's
think
never
Ruby
actually
does
lived here
drugs?
long. Ruby only lived here until he was 16, and then he left.
Winners and Ruby don't do drugs.
Ruby is a winner.
So you're
All the
you're
bread
calling
he makes
Haru a
is
loser?
made of specific powder.
Yes.
Just uses hemp.
Yeah.
Is anyone doing anything, or should I just do
I
my
will say, as a reminder, you guys do need a clerk for your place,
Oh,
and you
yeah,
are
yeah,
in
yeah.
the most hospitable city, literally ever, forever.
I will go employee shopping, and I'll also drop off the letter.
Sure. Are you going to go
Oh,
with anyone for dropping
I
off the
can
letter?
Go help.
Does anyone want to come with me?
I'm going
That sounds
with
like
you
somebody.
because I
That-
do want to see the Dark Prince. Anyways.
If
Well,
Isn't that
are we
separate?
going to the embassy?
Yeah, you have to go to the embassy first, but
So the
that
prince
is
isn't guaranteed to be at the
Yeah.
embassy. Also, because it's an embassy for the Nidian Commons.
the demon from the Nidian Commons.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm
If you
gonna
want to
go
see the
out
prince,
anyway.
it's actually better to not do that.
You never know.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
assuming.
my
bump into
plan
him on
was-
the street.
That he could be anywhere. He walks among his people.
I was just going.
Okay,
to-
but he's not everywhere like charade everywhere. He's just
No.
Wait, have you ever seen Charade and the Dark Prince in the same
Whoa.
So who's going to turn in the letter?
Probably
Yes,
go with at
I
least
will.
for that.
I'm
Arana
going with
is.
Arana. If the Dark
Name
Prince is
is.
not there, I'll just go alone to find him.
Sure. So the full party's going to drop off the letter then, except for Troy?
Yep.
Cool.
I'll just start off after.
When you guys go outside, Troy's not there. And then you guys head to the embassy. So it's a bit hard to find because it's a lot smaller than the other buildings because this city doesn't really care very much for politics.
Isn't that
But you get there and you're greeted by a demon at the front. He's a guard and he's like, okay, bunch of non-Jinzi kids are here. Why?
We're here to deliver a letter.
Oh, sure.
and I will, surreptitiously check the.
The two on the front, and it just says "to Guy." A guy.
Sure, a guy named Guy in here.
There is
Guy,
a guy named Guy in here. His name is Guy.
Hey,
That must get so confusing.
I'm not your guy, pal.
It's even more confusing once you see the person. Am I taking you to Guy?
Yeah.
Okay. He brings you in to a woman sitting behind a desk with the name tag Guy.
Hello.
And she looks at you, and you can already tell she's waiting for you to say something about it.
We're not gonna mention it.
We are here with a letter from
The general.
The general? Okay. I'll take it, please.
There you go.
She takes it and she opens it up and reads it and then goes, right. And then she burns it.
Ah,
Thanks, kids. Pays with the general, not with me.
Do we get
Sorry.
like a receipt with that or something?
Yeah, okay. She takes a piece of paper and she starts writing. Then she folds it up and puts it in a letter and says, "To asshole." And hands it back to you.
So
Yes, of course. The shorthand for his office's address, just to asshole, care of
and-
the tower.
Exactly.
yeah, it fits.
Glad you
It
understand.
fits
Yep.
him.
All right. Well, sorry to bug you.
Yeah. Doesn't bother me at all. It's not like
It
I'm
was-
doing anything. I could be doing things, but instead I'm doing bureaucracy in the city of pleasure. Anyway, have a good day, kids.
You know,
you too, guy.
well, I guess I would ask if they know where the Dark Prince is
Dark Prince?
currently at.
Sure. The Dark Prince, no one really knows where he is at any time. It's probably the sketchiest fucking thing I've ever heard of. Like, how can you not know where your country's ruler is at all times? But honestly, he just dropped by here like an hour ago.
Oh boy, I'm gonna have some fun looking for him then.
If this was an animated series,
It's actually pretty easy to find him. All you have to do is follow the really big group of people. Like, we're talking parade group of people. Like, if you just follow that around, why is my headphones not turning on?
I feel like it'll be
Give me a
distinctly
sec.
difficult to talk to him in that case.
I'm holding the power button. I'm trying again. Power
Smash
on.
cut to Troy beating the shit out of the Dark Prince. You guys don't know
do you
what
want to try and fight the Dark Prince?
No, he's probably good.
Good is an understatement.
Of course, my headset turned off.
Does Troy accidentally meet paths with the guy with his terrible rolls?
Okay, I'm back.
Hi.
Welcome back.
You
So, yeah.
live.
Just follow the parade of people. He God, that man gets a lot of women. Anyway.
Hey, one more to the crowd, I guess.
Good luck. Get out of my office.
See ya. Have a good day.
How's Troy doing? Does he
did you
accidentally encounter the Dark Prince?
He died 3 times.
Do you want me to make a roll for it? Because I'll make
Sure.
a roll.
If you want.
Okay, on a 20. I got a 1.
You know,
He's at the polar
I would
opposite
say
of
I'm
the city.
disappointed, but that's another one to add to the tally. This is statistical improbability at this point.
Yeah.
I can't believe I
There are 19 other sides to this die, right, Mark?
You're not You're not accidentally rolling your D2, right?
Dude,
No,
it is a physical D20 in front of me. It is the physical D20 that crit Noah. Like, okay.
Yeah.
But no, you don't
Damn.
run into it. But,
You want to know the chances of rolling 4D natural ones?
Emotionally, I don't want to know whatsoever.
All right, I won't.
I
say
feel like if I knew, it would make it hurt even more, and I have been hurt enough for one day.
1 in 160,000.
I wasn't going to say it, but I guess
Haru absolutely wants Troy to feel bad about it.
he's not even with
Not
you.
really.
You don't even know where Troy is.
Val stayed home.
Haru wants you to feel bad about it, actually.
Haru
Haru
broke the fourth wall.
Haru broke the fourth wall. And also somehow got smart enough to learn how to do math.
In a matter of like a second.
I mean, I guess I'd have an education, but my intelligence is 10, so it's nothing special.
Oh, Gun, you have no idea how many times I've posted that exact video in that chat already.
Oh. Sorry.
It's fine. I love that video. Every time I see it, it makes me fucking laugh.
I made calculations with math. I'm bad at math. Haru, 2020.
So yeah, Troy's just gonna make his way back.
Sure.
Should I see if anything bad happens?
Just make a streetwise check.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna do this as a GM roll in case it's another. Fuck.
No.
It's a 7. It's not a statistical improbability.
Okay, so
Okay.
you. Do
It's
you mind
not
if I do this
terrible.
in this, or do you want me to?
Yeah, you can say it.
Okay. You find the crowd following the Dark Prince.
This is gonna be hell to walk through.
It is basically the most ridiculous amount of congestion you've ever seen. In the meantime, Nami, Haru, Arana, Val, want to
Val
make
stayed
a
home.
streetwise check? Oh, you're going home? I thought you were.
No,
looking for
she never left.
Oh, Val never
Oh,
left.
wow.
Okay, Val stayed back. That's fine.
I never
Arana,
really got to
Haru-
say what she wanted to do, and so I was just like, it's whatever.
Okay, Arana, Haru, Nami,
I
streetwise.
choose to use all of my bonuses, so it's a 12 plus 6. It's a 13.
Oof.
Haru, just make the streetwise. You just need to hit 15.
Below 15. Below 15. Below 15. Below
They don't
15.
give a bonus.
5,
That
3.
makes sense.
1.
Oh.
Damn it.
Guess what? Haru finds the Dark Prince. And yes, it is easily a crowd of 10,000 people following him through the city.
Is Troy at the back end or the front end?
You're
I'm assuming
probably
the
like, by the time these guys find it, you're probably like a quarter of the way in from the back.
All right.
Is there like a line, or do I have to first come first serve sort of situation?
Can I use my
It
river
is-
rat background to get to the front of the line?
Oh yeah, they could
I'll
get
let
some
you
weird thing,
make
right?
a streetwise with advantage, 5e advantage. All you need to beat is a 20.
Me?
No, for Haru, because he's a river rat.
Fuck.
Oh, so close. But I will say that at the very least, you alone can get to the front, but you can't get your friends there.
Oof.
Meanwhile,
That's
Troy's
fine.
just trudging through people.
So when you do get to the front, everyone else kind of lost in the crowd.
Wait.
What's up?
Can I use Whispering Wind on him?
On
the
Dark
Prince?
Yes.
What is the wording?
I need to make the wording.
Place you choose.
Must be familiar
Number
to
of
you. No.
miles. Location that the wind can reach must be familiar.
Yeah.
And it must
No.
be a location the wind can reach. Once you complete the message of sound.
Yeah, it has to be familiar.
Unfortunately, not
Yeah.
quite.
Yeah.
So, Haru, you do get to the front though, and you break through this crowd of people that are kind of just following him enamored, and you see him, and he's quite tall. He's just. I need you to make a will save. So just roll. What is your will save based off of? Charisma or wisdom, right?
Yes.
Your choice of a charisma or a wisdom save. So just roll charisma or wisdom. Don't you wish you had that sword?
Haru?
Haru.
He
Sorry.
died.
My sound cut out there for a minute. What'd
Roll
you-
charisma or wisdom?
You need to roll a charisma or wisdom as soon as you lay eyes on this man.
Oh, okay, like wait, just flat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With half level.
Okay, so not good enough. You are just immediately in awe at this man. He's the
Who is
most
that?
amazing looking person you've ever seen. Devilishly attractive. Tall. He's a crested, jeweled skink with just like the size of the slide. No, he's perfectly shaped and toned. This man, it's like looking at a statue, like a perfect representation of beauty. And you're just kind of awestruck. And he he just keeps walking, taking looks back. I'll say it's going to take the rest a while, but you guys all do make it to the front and see Haru completely enamored with this man.
Does he look like this by any chance?
I want to have his children.
As soon as Troy
you post
sees
it?
Haru, he's just gonna peace out to a different alleyway, completely ignoring the prince.
No, no. I do need the same kind of saves from Arana and Nami if they do look at the
Which
dark print.
save? Sorry.
Wisdom.
It's you
Wisdom
either
or
roll
charisma?
wisdom or charisma, whichever you have is higher.
Charisma. 21.
Ooh, you're good. And you're good too. Just Noah, just Haru. Haru's having a rough time. But even making the save, you guys do feel this innate like, wow, this guy's fucking jacked. Like he's hot.
Chad.
He's wearing his outfit is very minimal, but it's like just gold. It's just gold chains, gold piercings, gold jewelry, just gold.
I swear to
Covered
God.
City of
in
excess.
yeah, just literally exactly that.
Surprised it's not just like a golden mankini.
It might
it
be.
pretty much is.
Just a Borat mankini, just
Yeah.
solid gold.
It
I'm
probably
not
would just
smart.
be a speedo, honestly. What's up?
I swear to God, if his real name is Kulturov.
Nope, he doesn't.
Damn.
It's just the Dark Prince. But he does look back when you guys break out, and he's like, "Huh, you kids all made it to the front, and only
Troy-
one of you
Troy
failed
Shaw.
the check."
He
He knows
says that
about the
out
check.
loud.
He does.
Confusing.
Huh.
Troy sees his friends, fucking disappears. He doesn't care.
So what brings a gaggle of kids to my benevolent presence?
Well, I heard that you're pretty good at identifying magical objects, and I wanted to ask if I could see if you knew anything I had.
I'm not sure if you're doing it on purpose, but it feels like Nami just doesn't understand people. She
doesn't.
walks up to the prince of an entire country. Hey, can you identify this for me?
The good news is, acting like that around this guy's actually at an advantage.
I
This
just think it's
prince
funny.
is weird. This
I
prince is
know.
weird. But he smiles and he goes, "Oh, of course I could inspect something for a bunch of kids who went through the effort of pushing through 1, 2,
I-
3,
Counts.
4, 5, 6."
You know my mental
A lot-
image of
a lot of
Nami
people.
going through them? She doesn't have to push them. She just
Slurp.
slide through them because
Yeah, it slurps through. But yeah, so he's willing to check it out. Will you hand him the sword?
I hand him the sword, and after that I'll also hand
He just
him
takes it and leaves. Thank you for the gift.
What are you handing after?
the thing from the head that I took off. The
Oh,
mask.
the head mask. Okay, so he looks at the sword first. He uncovers it and he says, "Ah, what a lovely blade! I would have used this when I was
A wee
12.
lad.
wee lad."
Same brain.
And he hands it back to you by the handle, and he says, "It will make you talk like you have a silver tongue, and it will do special effects to people you hit with it.
Hmm.
Kind of like making them maybe not hate you anymore, if you understand my meaning."
Ah, yes.
And as for the mask, this is very clearly 66.6k. This is very clearly a demon's device that is used to mind control people. Any
there
reason you have it? He spins it around on his finger.
We
Choose your
were-
words carefully.
Let's just say we had a bit of an incident with them a few days ago.
Interesting. Go on.
Would it,
There was
some
some weird.
there was some weird. Yes.
These
What
weird
do you
pink smoke worm things showed up and absolutely almost destroyed us.
Snakes?
They had no lower jaw. It was weird.
Snakes.
snakes.
Yes, I know lots about them. I'm glad you kids made it out okay.
Are there like an issue when it comes to this place?
No. And he throws you the mask back. They're no issue at all.
Should I guess another question is, should I get
I'm
rid of this?
I'm gonna lose to this big fuck off demon, but insight.
What do you got? 24? Can he beat that? It's
I can make it a 30 plus 6.
You didn't
30
have time
plus-
for a rest.
You didn't have
Nope.
time for the rest. Yeah.
Back.
So 24. Where the fuck did my d20 go? Okay, I'm rolling it over here. That's fine. I have a die roller up. Ooh, plus. Are you
Plus how
kidding?
much? Did he roll below?
He tied.
He tied.
Ooh.
Are you sure he doesn't have any
You-
floatings?
He doesn't have any floatings. That was with all the floatings because he rolled really low. You're not comfortable anymore, Rana. This aura that he has of like making people kind of like infatuated with him, it's now just sinister. It does not feel good. You are not comfortable at all.
You're not having a good time.
I start trying to drag these two away. I'm like, this okay. Well, wonderful talking to you, but
Have a
So
good time.
Troy was
kid.
at the front. He snuck off to a side. Could he do Soul Eater Eyes, or has the crowd like circled around the dude?
You could do Soul Eater Eyes, but I'm gonna need a perception check just to see if you can actually
That's
hit the target.
completely understandable.
Not a high DC. A little bit higher.
Doesn't
than that,
matter.
though.
Doesn't
Little
matter.
bit higher
I roll
than that.
terrible every time. Nothing
There's
is
only, yeah.
It's not funny anymore, actually.
It's you don't catch sight of anything when you look his way, other than the souls of the people that are kind of around him. You can take that as you will. That is the description I will give you.
Troy's just gonna like tap on his fucking sword. What do you want to do here that doesn't involve killing people?
Nothing.
I could go for a steak.
Fuck yeah!
can you
Troy's
get
gonna
the
go off
sword
and find
high?
a steak.
Can you get the sword high? No.
Important question.
I think right now the only person that can message Troy if it matters is Val.
And Nami.
Yours specifies a place.
Yeah.
If it was message, hypothetically, you
Though
could do it.
there is a person that could look at your location.
Yeah. If it mattered.
Scrying.
Well, it does matter because if Nami were to look at that location, she would be able to send
This is
a
true.
message to you. But it's not that long of a distance, so.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It just feels weird spying on somebody.
Is it spying on
Especially
them, or is it
somebody
just trying
that-
to find their email?
I'm just trying to find, like, I don't know, their MySpace or something.
MySpace? Yeah,
My
it's
what?
pretty hard.
Oh, as a note, Arana,
Yes.
you never feel comfortable around Jinzi anymore.
Oh, god damn it.
That's fair.
I actually had a thought.
Just any of them?
Any of them, they all give off a sinister vibe now.
Oh, rip.
Well, to be guys, they worship a demon lord.
He's not a demon.
Vengeance.
Yeah, vengeance is from hell.
Yeah.
I guess that does classify her as a demon in your eyes.
Can so I mean, it might be a little bit too late. I just thought of it. Can I try and bluff, like not hardly even bluffing, but ask the Dark Prince to identify the crystal ball?
We know what the crystal ball does.
Touch it.
Yeah, we already know.
It's just-
he
was the last
wants the prince to
Get it,
touch it.
Oh.
He wants the prince to touch it. Okay, you will have to roll bluff, and it's going to be really hard to beat his insight.
Is it also a disadvantage because he's enthralled?
Yes, it is a disadvantage because you're enthralled, but just -2, not 2 rolls. So 24. So he can fail that.
In the most literal sense.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh no.
Oh,
Fail
no.
it.
Nat 1.
He only has a plus 18 and he rolled a 7.
Oh.
So you kind of like go to show it to him.
Oh wait, never mind. I have the -2.
Oh
Remember?
yeah,
Yep.
with -2 from a disadvantage. Yeah, so close. Oh man.
Ooh.
He sees the crystal ball and he goes, I'm sure you can find any old peddler that'll tell you what that does, kid.
Womp womp.
That was so close. He
And I
rolled
will-
a
So, are we doing anything else with the Dark Prince?
I would
Uh.
continue to try and pull them both of them away.
Yeah,
Cool.
we
Yeah,
already pulled me. It was for me. It was
Yeah,
really easy.
Sword
Haru
first.
had a little bit of force into his pullage.
So, before end of session, is there a library in town?
No,
Damn.
sorry, dude. But books are not on
Bookstore?
these guys.
Books are
list
for nerds in
Yeah,
Weed
not on the
Town.
list. Enjoyable things.
Is there a church to vengeance?
Absolutely. There's. Okay. I will explain this to you as best I can, lore-wise. A
Okay.
bar, an inn,
Anything
a
that
gentleman's club. Those are all churches to vengeance.
All right.
Excess in any way is praise to vengeance.
Nice.
Okay.
You are essentially in a massive church
mecca.
of vengeance.
A mecca for vengeance.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you flat out what I want to try to get.
Sure.
And I'm fine with like doing rolls or whatever. I want to find a place that could lead me to anything related to the Jade Knight's connection to vengeance, if that's a thing.
Above ground. It's very possible that you might be able to find information out from a high priest. Getting access to a high priest of vengeance would be a very difficult task.
Mm-hmm.
There are a few avenues that you could take, one of which would have been through the Dark Prince, though that may have been blown at this point.
Troy has zero interest in the Dark Prince.
Yeah, I know. You've got the same thing Arana has going on now.
No, well, not even that. Troy's just like, okay, it's a fucking prince dude who's probably just gonna shit on me for some reason.
He's not into that.
Well, you get what I mean. Troy does not trust royalty.
Fair enough.
Okay, other options?
It's so tough because you guys have no name here. If you were to spend enough time here, do some quests for the people around here, because there's still quest boards that are put up, because like, you know, there are problems in the City of Pleasure. Sometimes the sewers are backed up. But
I have a risky thing.
okay.
So I'm gonna hand you a knife. So Troy's gonna see if there's like a place where he can go where he like won't be bothered for the night. I guess is the best way to
like
put that.
A private room.
Yeah, a private room, preferably soundproof, that locks from the
that's
outside.
easy, dude.
That's locked
easy.
from the outside.
From
Love
the
hotel.
outside?
Yes. Troy wants to attempt to talk to Vengeance by letting his new form take control, because every time that he's been able to talk to a god that wasn't on his plane, aka with Bushi, his soul sort of left his body. Mm-hmm. So he wants to see if he can replicate that. So the downside is that he's going to have the nasty boy out.
Sure, right. So, okay.
Nasty stink man.
That's going to be hard. That's going to be really hard. And I want you to try and tell me what you think roll would make the most sense for it, or if I'm just using a percentile.
Well, heart says percentile. Mm-hmm. Brain says religion to try to contact a god. But if this seems like 1%, I don't think Troy would do it.
What percent?
1%.
It wouldn't be 1. I'm thinking probably. How does divine intervention work? And
it's you have to roll
percentile
below the level.
equal to level.
So it's actually
Equal
worse than 10%.
I said 1%.
Yeah, but I'm saying like it's worse than when you get divine intervention in 5e.
Yes, yes.
Um,
How the fuck did I do this the
But
first time?
Troy's logic is this: if he removes his soul from his body through that, aka like letting something else control his body, where he doesn't have any knowledge of what's going on, he could hypothetically astral project or equivalent, and he has the crown, which is connected to vengeance.
maybe that's the biggest problem.
Um,
So I will give you two options.
okay.
It will be a 5% chance if all you do is find a room and do what you're saying. It will be a 25% chance if you fuck yourself up with drugs.
What drug? So any drugs or a specific type of drugs?
At least 3 different drugs at the same time.
You do have to remember that the drugs in this town do not give you any downsides.
They don't give
This
you
is true.
they don't give you addictions, but they do have side effects, especially if you mix them.
Okay, so Troy's gonna get a room.
Sure.
He's gonna buy 3 charges of drugs because he
Yep.
doesn't want to use his burnout.
We'll say 350 gold for that.
That's fine. Troy's got money.
Yeah, a little bit more than the maps.
Yeah. 350.
Yep.
I'm just doing the math. 647. Would like doing the weird astral projecting thing that he's thinking of work or no?
That's basically what you're doing this, but you're riddling your body with drugs first.
Okay. So Troy's gonna do all that. He's gonna lock his door. Does the 350 also count the cost of the room?
No, 50 more for the room.
Okay.
And now I want you to know that it's not just a 25% chance. It's 25% chance to get vengeance.
Oh,
You have chances to hit other gods.
I don't even know what those would be. That scares me. Also, Gun, can you
Yeah.
mark off 3 gold for me? I
Yep.
just had 347 and I don't want to do the math. Or 647. Thank you.
You
Are
got
you
it.
sure? I think that's
I had like 997 after all the maps.
yeah.
And the last 50 would take me from 647 to
Oh, got it. So
Clean
you want a
number.
clean number? You just want
yeah. Okay. So 25%
Jet
chance to get
wheel. Smoke
I'm
that
doing
wheel.
this, by the way. I'm 1000% fine with doing this. This will be a fun thing to break on.
Okay. Are we doing this session or are we going to just end it because we are over time?
I
I'm
will
fine.
let Izzy decide.
I'm still doing stuff and I can't stop.
Okay. We're doing it then.
All right.
I'm
doing
going to
it.
roll the D100.
Can you roll it in roll 20?
Sure. But you don't know what the
I have no fucking idea.
so
I'm assuming 100's good.
Nice!
Nice! You know what's the god of sex.
You know what's funny? That's
What?
exactly the number that I was going to say gets you her. It was going to be from 100 to 76 and 69.
Oh my god. Nice!
So Troy's fucking out of his mind. So just to make sure, is he in the unspeakable horror thing or just like fucking out?
So the unspeakable horror is in your room. You're not there.
Okay.
You
Door's
are
locked.
in
Hopefully that
Vengeance's
works.
domain.
Troy,
Your soul is in Vengeance's domain.
am I like in the court of vengeance or am I just
The domain.
Okay.
The domain, however, is a massive fuck off temple and just flat fucking areas with just millions of people doing whatever they want to enjoy themselves. Food, everything. It's just absolute excess everywhere. It's a
That's-
straight shot to the temple.
Congrats. You rolled the
Oh.
gun.
You did it. You got the 69. Are you
Nice.
happy?
This
Gee.
is Twitch terms of service, but that
There's
doesn't
no
matter.
visuals for it.
That's fine. Troy's just gonna like go up the temple.
Yep. No one stops you. There's no military presence here
Okay.
at all.
This is a lot.
The
Is
inside
that
of
a
the temple
horse?
is the same. As
Um,
you approach the center of what are you sending in Warhammer 40k?
I'm just meeting Slanesh. It's fine.
Anyway, you get
It's weirdly appropriate.
it is weirdly appropriate, but Slanesh is
Different.
maybe an inspiration. You go straight up the center, and then you arrive in the throne room, and she's sitting on her throne, and she's completely by herself. There's no one else here. The throne room is empty. She's a female that is strikingly similar to the Dark Prince, but she has a feathered crest instead of just the normal scaly crest. And she's a dark green color, and she's coated in gold as well. And she kind of tilts her head as you walk in, and she goes, "Must suck not having a physical body here, huh?"
I mean, yeah, but you're very pretty, so that makes up for it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Fuck. I was not expecting this to work.
Me neither.
Okay.
Meta.
Wow. This is both Troy and Ben. I mean, I was gonna ask some stuff about the Jade Knight, but I thought I didn't expect to get this far.
Knight. That
Yeah.
doesn't sound too familiar. Can you elaborate a little bit?
So I have like this crown, and a guy said that I look like him.
Look, I don't want to hurt your feelings or anything, but your
You don't
soul
care.
is naked. So I don't know about this crown.
Okay. Well, it's like Troy describes the crown.
Oh, okay. Got it. So
Yeah.
that's definitely not me. Why would my knights wear armor?
I don't know. Like I'm going through a lot right now.
I have good news for you, though.
Oh god.
I know who the Jade Knight belongs to.
Is it Moros?
Man, took the words right out of my mouth, huh?
I mean, look, I've gotten a lot of weird information. I'm only now realizing gods are like real thing. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm not sure if Zackrel told you, but there's this dude running around trying to kill gods. His name's the Emperor.
Oh yes, I've seen him.
Okay, cool. Are you like two gods in one, by the way? Because that's like a thing that's happening.
No, I'm just me.
Okay, cool. I still didn't expect to get this far. And now, the more that I think about it, it really sucks that I don't have a physical body here.
You sound really disappointed. Do you need to sit on my lap? I can give you a back rub.
Does that work?
Physical
I'm
body.
like a soul.
Yes, maybe I can't. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not disappointed. This was fun. I took a lot of drugs. I'm sure you guessed that, seeing as I'm
Very proud of you.
okay. But like, I did. Everything's a lot. Everything's
know-
a lot.
I think you just kind of have to sit back and look at it like a game being played by a bunch of people that don't know what they're doing.
That's true. But also, that makes my soul hurt.
Well, it's good to know that I can inflict pain on the souls of others.
Yeah.
What's her alliance?
She's like chaotic evil.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to double check.
She might be a neutral line though.
I
can't
think she's
remember.
neutral because Moros is the chaotic one.
Yeah,
I have no idea what else Troy would ask. I think he's just like, this is
a very pretty lady.
Yeah.
Boobies.
They are boobies there. There are boobies.
You go out often?
Luckily, they're covered in
I'm not. Troy's not. He's Vengeance is chaotic neutral.
chaotic.
Yeah, okay.
Troy's not gonna hit on a god. his balls are not that crazy. It's
I mean, he's
fine.
ethereal
You
right
know
now. There are no
funny?
balls.
You know what's funny? Haru
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 has a
definitely
life
would.
in Haru.
Think like Haru.
Hashtag be like
What would
Haru.
Haru do?
God,
Phantom balls.
I
Yeah.
I have
phantom
no
balls.
fucking idea what to
Oh,
even
I guess
say.
Haru probably wouldn't hit on Vengeance because Vengeance is a woman. So
I mean, he's married.
Also, he's married. Yeah, he's married.
I said that
That would
first.
not stop Haru. Let's.
I mean, how many words?
It was
did
a
you
marriage
actually
of convenience. Let's be honest. With
No, it
everybody
was
here.
though.
It is.
No question. He got his sister says that to my cat because he got his yeeted. Oh no.
God, I have no fucking idea what else to say,
Just
but I
end
feel
the
like
session
just,
here. Troy.
Yeah, let's end session.
Troy's just like, I'm in front of a god, and this time I'm naked, and no one else is here. I think
I
he's
mean,
just like
not
having a mental
dressed,
breakdown.
you'd probably be out of place.
Yeah. Troy's just having like a mini mental breakdown, I think is what's happening.
I think stream is having a mental breakdown. I'm watching it flicker from like red to green.
I
So yeah,
might-
let's end this session. End stream.
Oh well, it's okay,
Yeah, let him
buddy.
finish.
Come by and visit whenever you want.
I think I'll do that. At the very least to see you again, because you seem very nice.
Oh, I'm glad you think so.
I'm gonna just lay down and cry for a little bit. Is that cool? Is that fine?
As long
Okay.
as you're doing it. I mean, I'll take pleasure in it.
Troy's just having a little crying fit in the corner. It's fine.
If she could pat your back, she would.
I kind of want to ask for a boon, but this makes no sense in the
A
circumstances.
boon.
No. Yeah, like I feel like that was
Oh.
just good enough, and now
Yeah.
Troy's just everything's a lot.
Yeah, when
I
he
might-
returns to his body, he's back to normal as well.
I think I might ask like another few questions to you, Mark, but who knows?
Yeah, that's fair enough. Feel free to give me DMs.
Yep.
Man,
If I,
didn't know we were
if I make a
changing it.
stuffed animal version of you, can I give you that as a DM?
What? Please stop.
What part of that sentence was bad? I don't understand.
Anyway, that was great. You took
Yeah.
some drugs.
We-
you
we get
rolled
Mark a
the funny
U2s.
number. You rolled the
U2s.
funny number, and you
We
did
needed
it. You fucking did it.
Oh man.
Hell yeah.
That was worth the natural one that happened.
Could you imagine having to go visit the goddess of pleasure and you need to roll a d100 and you actually roll a 69? All
Yeah.
of those ones before this, irrelevant.
Building up.
You got the best roll you could have
I
possibly got.
kind of just want a reward for the 69 outside of meeting Vengeance because it was
I-
just,
Yeah.
hey, are you my dad? No,
I
cool.
will think about something to give to
Okay.
you.
Ooh, could maybe a thing of the crown unlock?
No, that's the next crown unlock's probably going to be at heroic tier, my man. That's
Okay.
10, that's 11 plus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's only 3 stages, and each one is astronomically more broken than the last. So I don't want to give that to you too early.
Troy
because you'll
Troy
regret
gets a
it.
shirt that says I
You'll-
visited Vengeance and I didn't even get to like
I will give you this though. After experiencing that, your uncomfortableness around Jinzi is gone. But you understand that as a race, the Jinzi can't help themselves. They're similar in a vein to the spiders, where they're kind of hardwired to be this way, but in a much more literal sense, because if they stop being this way,
they die.
they actually die.
Yeah.
Can I do one more thing before we like officially end session?
Mhm.
Can I use Soul Eater Eyes on Vengeance?
Sure. She just has a really huge, powerful soul that is a mixture of both sinister and good vibes.
Perfect neutral.
I like that.
She be vibing.
Yeah, she be vibing.
What flavor does she look?
What flavor does she look?
Drugs. Party.
Yeah.
Like dirty heroin needles and also like
Party rockers in the house tonight.
Dirty heroin needles
like
dipped in
cake.
chocolate.
like dirty heroin needles and cake. Are you writing
guys,
that down?
you could have also
No,
just
no,
gone
no, no, no,
really
no. I'm
pretty-
just telling my other friend groups that I
a
rolled
really
a ton of ones, met the god of pleasure, asked if she knew my dad, then cried.
That's a good summary. The
Fair.
summary of what happened. Oh my,
Did-
you.
the-
Yeah, exactly.
The most important roll that you made was the 69. That was
Yeah.
just fucking perfect.
That's
I
that's
wish I knew like more things to do with that.
That's
Mhm.
fair.
Like
It was
if you
pretty
do have other
unexpected.
things you want to ask,
I am.
hit
I
me up
just
for next session.
yeah.
Vengeance is a really good girl. Like she's a good girl. Even though she's just neutral, she's pretty open, as you can probably imagine.
I mean, she's got her titties out.
She doesn't. They're covered in gold.
Oh
Was
shit!
it pasties?
She's cool to rock.
Yeah. Pasties, man.
She's Cove Taroth.
yeah.
All right,
I'll have
probably
you know that I had this character far before I played Monster Hunter World.
fair enough.
Yeah.
I
But
think
yeah, I'm
if,
good.
yeah.
Awesome. That's the end of stream there, Izzy.
Cool. Let's we actually have a decent number of people right now.
10,
That's right.
10
Yeah.
awesome people.
Where's the button?
Uh,
There's the button.
A friend
Also-
of mine is streaming Final Fantasy 14. but
We should do end of stream announcements since there's going to be slight differences next week.
Oh yeah.
There's no
Uh,
Silksong next week. I will be taking a vacation, and I think we more or less agreed that there won't be a session.
Yeah.
I can probably run something small if the other 4 people want, but yeah.
I'll
We're
be
not
fine
gonna run
playing. I can be fine doing
Yeah.
anything else.
it.
Either way.
We're definitely not gonna run Silksong. I don't want Troy to miss out.
Okay.
He's
I won't be at any of the things, so you guys will be missing a mod.
go. Yeah, no.
It's
Have
okay.
fun though.
I'll add
have
one
fun.
a little bit more actively.
Okay.
So Gun, who?
a friend of mine streaming FF14. If you guys want.
Yeah, but I also don't know a name, so I can't type it in. I can't just say
Oh,
Gun's friend.
Anyway,
Well, you
I'm
can.
gonna.
You mean Twitch doesn't act like how my grandmother thinks Google acts?
I'm gonna out ski now,
Okay,
so I
peace.
can food,
Yeah.
pee, everything. Bye,
Alright,
everyone.
night,
Today was
night.
really fun.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.
How's it going? Hey, Noah, are you going to bed?
No, Gun. Before anyone else continues talking, please give me the name.
I sent it to you.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I'm not just looking at the screen.
Sorry,
I
what
was
did
probably
you
gonna
say, Noah?
say.
Yeah. You don't have Call of Duty updated, do you?
Actually, no, I did, and I'd
Ooh.
opened it, and then it crashed and said it needed to scan and repair, and then
Yep.
it entered a
Good night,
loop
everyone.
of scanning and repairing indefinitely
Oh.
Okay, well, can
while
you try
we
to
were
fix it?
doing this. No, I had to uninstall it.
Are you
And now
kidding?
Wow.
I am not.
Good
I
night.
guess. Night stream.
Night.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.